see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Coming in hot. Oh my God, what's good, guys? Your boy Knicks podcast always coming in hot. Oh my God, Knicks about to play the Pelicans out this motherfucker, man. How you doing? Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hanging out with the Morning Brew Sports crew. Got sodas in my pocket, got garbage on the table, got to clean this stuff up. But anyway, this is the life that I live, life that I chose, life that I love. Talking Knicks, doing podcasts and things of that nature. Once again, shout out to the Knicks Morning Brew, man. That crew right there, man. You want to talk about love? Definitely appreciate those guys, man. I wish they, like, all the dope content creators don't live in New York, man. I don't want to diss people that are here. I am from here. There's a couple other people too that do good stuff. But I mean, they definitely got a good movement going. Shout out to Sim. Sim is not from here. I don't know where CP and those guys are. You know what I'm saying? But what's the other one? The CK is out in California, for Christ's sake. So most of the big time podcasters, they live out of the New York City area, man. So anyway, shout out to Phil. Shout out to Jigga. Shout out to Hector also too, man. Definitely love those guys, man. Can't wait to see them again, man. They got some plans coming up for future get-togethers. I'm definitely gonna be down with that, man. I'm still MBK all day as always, man. But still, man. Looks like we got a nice affiliation over there with that Morning Brew crew there. Yeah, man. So stay tuned for that, I guess, man. See what happens with that. I'm also on Instagram today, and I cannot connect with them. I just accidentally clicked off of it, and I can't see it now. So I'm trying to pull it up on the side. That's what's taking me so long to start this up here. The Instagram for some reason locked me out of it, so I can't actually see that. So anyway, let me exit out of it. Let's get down with the program here. Slide myself over. Start sharing the score. The game hasn't started yet. Well, actually, the game has started. Oh my God, life comes at you hard, boy. So anyway, let's get the score on there. As you can see there, right now the Knicks are up 3-0. Brunson is not playing today, which is crazy, man. I see everybody's in the chat hanging out already, man. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming in. Before we get started too, man, you got to hit the damn subscribe button and get the thumbs up. So yeah, man, basically starting fresh. I was in YouTube jail for like a week, and then I basically took a week off. Just hanging out with other stuff, trying to enjoy a little bit. Got to meet Julian Bloom. I see Julian Bloom is in the chat too. There he goes right here. Got to meet Julian Bloom, which is a freaking joy. That was a joy to meet him, man. So hopefully I get a chance to I know he said Thursday, his brother got something going on, so I'm gonna see what I can do if I can make it out. And that's one thing that I learned from just hanging out with the Morning Brew Sports guys is how much that I love the podcast stuff. And the reason why I love it is because you guys, I got this jersey up here. I almost died in 2018, so sometimes I forget about that. You know what I'm saying? And then I get a little bit depressed or whatever, or just down. I don't like to say depressed because if people are really clinically depressed, I might be clinically depressed, but or it just might be because I'm I work a lot or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to claim stuff that I can't prove. Especially the people that are literally mentally depressed. They're like clinically depressed. I don't like to take that up from them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I almost freaking died twice in 2018, and my dream was to just be able to touch and be around other Knicks fans, and just to give up the content and stuff that I would like to see. To put somebody out there that I would what do you call, that I would vibe with, that I would resonate with, or whatever. So, like I say this all the time too. I enjoy my own podcast, man, which is weird. So, 'cause I don't recognize myself, I done gained so much weight and whatever. So, this angle of my camera makes me look a little bit different than I do in person. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just funny, man. So, yeah, I'm just venting a little bit, man, as we get this game going. I don't even have the game playing in front of me, man. I'm just so excited to be in front of the camera again. Like I said, shout out to Julian Bloom and stuff. But yeah, man, I absolutely need this podcast and stuff, man. I wish I would have done it years ago. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wish I would have done it years ago. Or also too, I wish I didn't let people discourage me to do it. Because now that I'm doing, people keep asking me questions. Oh, what you think about this? Oh, like that. Oh, we should do it. Yeah, man. But it takes a village. It takes a village, definitely. So shout out to Phil and Jigga. They're brothers. I got to learn about their backstory, man. So their backstory is something that should be told by them. So it's a good story, man. Hector, we all know Hector. We've been following Hector for years, man. On the internet and stuff. So he definitely found his home with the Morning Brew Sports guys, and it's a dope scene going on over there. Yeah, man. So right now the score is 66 on my clock. We got some free throws popping off here. Shout out to Willie Green. Willie Green, rookie coach. Basically fairly young. He just finished playing a couple years ago. So I never thought that he would be a coach, but he's coaching now. So he's actually got these guys playing decent. So I want to see how they play here. You got Zion Williams. Zion Williams and Josh Hart are basically the same height. Look at that. Like Zion looks like a little kid, but he's massive, a big freaking specimen of a man, right? Dante DiVincenzo, nice little stutter step. He should have went up to finish, but he kicks it back out. Josh Hart has the top of the key, dribbling against Zion. They're basically the same height, except he might got him by 40 pounds. They go presses with the push off and still can't get it in there. So here comes the Pelicans here. So I got to get some stats and names up here so I can know who the hell I'm looking at. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat was in here talking to amongst yourselves, waiting for me to come in here. So I definitely appreciate you guys coming in here. So next break, definitely gonna say what's up to you guys. Got my man Julian Bloom here, definitely, man. Because I gotta tell you, man, it was definitely a treasure, a treat. I don't know if it's a treasure. Treat is what I really want to say. A treat to meet Julian Bloom, man. Absolutely, man. You guys all don't understand. In fact, you do understand. I mean, let me stop saying that. You do understand what it's like looking on the internet for somebody like you, or whatever, or just a Knicks fans that give it up the way that you give it up, and you want to vibe with and spend time with, whatever, man. That's what I asked for. So you get to meet some people in person, man, and they're just as cool as you think they would be. Almost like little kid shit, man. So Josh Hart with a 3-point shot. So Josh Hart's been holding us down, man. Shout out to that last game. That was that's a crazy game. Got to see it live. Here goes Zion with a nice little spin move, pressure stairs, playing defense. Looks like Zion might have went out of bounds, or they passed the ball and he was out of bounds. So Zion looks good though. He's just a big country boy, man. New Orleans. I believe he's from the New Orleans area, if I'm not mistaken. Just a country boy, man. Just loves the hoop. You can tell he loves the hoop. He loves the game. DiVincenzo, top of the key, looking. Gets into Sims. So we got guys like Sims. We got Deuce. Guys like Josh Hart. Like on the court right now, the person with the most accolades on the court right now is Josh Hart. You can say DiVincenzo's next, but as far as college. In the NBA, to tell you the truth, DiVincenzo has not been playing well in the NBA up until this year. This year, he has his best statistics all across the board. So also on the court, Precious didn't really get much of a shot in Toronto, even though it was big time steal there by Josh Hart, super strong. Driving in there, goes right past Zion, goes up for the layup there. No foul called, out of bounds. Here goes the Pelicans coming up the court here. So you got Ingram over, swings it over to Zion. Zion trying to take the bump against Sims. So he hit a brick wall. So, that's weird. This guy, Zion, jumped in the air and only moved Sims back a little bit. And Sims is the one that knocked him on the ground. So you go, Josh Hart is yelling at the ref right now. Jesus Christ. So I mean, a lot of cool stories, man. Shout out to Josh Hart because we was out there sitting there. I was standing next to Hector. We was talking. I look over and who do I see? Josh Hart walking with his lady, his wife. Walking with his wife. I don't know if he was coming up the train station. Because I mean, he was just walking down the street right next to the garden. Nobody even said nothing to him. He's just walking, chilling. And I'm like, yo, don't we know that guy? And it's oh shit. Everybody kind of was like ghost face, cameras in hand and everything, and nobody took a picture of him. Nobody said anything to him. I think Hector said some like cool fan shit. Hey man, like one of those type of things. But afterward, we was like, damn man, we should have said this. We should have said that. But that's why you got Twitter. I think Jigga hit him up on Twitter to let him know what we did. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, we had a commercial now, man. See, Josh Hart is pissed off. He got blood drawn out of his nose and stuff off of a foul that they didn't call. So let's get into it, man. We got David L in the place. What's good, David L? Hart on fire for warm-ups. Yeah, man. In the last game, too, against Detroit, they were warming up before. He's actually warming up before everybody, before the actual – when all the guys come out to shoot around. He was actually out there before them. And he wasn't really missing. Matter of fact, every time I watched him, he hit like 4 or 5 in a row. And I think he was hitting 4 at each spot. He's basically doing around the world. And I didn't see him miss. So shout out to everybody. He got Space Ghost in the place. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast was good. Joe Dean in the place. Just D. What's good, man? So we're going in the wrong direction, Knicks fam. We now have 4 and 5 starters out. Yeah, we just got to keep praying. Prayer is very, very important. A lot of fans too. They've been praying on Julius Randle's downfall, and look, he pops his shoulder out the socket. So you get what you asked for. Now you're like, oh man, I wish Julius was back, right? Well, we need to get 100%, but nobody wanted Julius Randle on the roster. They want him off the roster. Now he's off the roster. Shout out to me. I hate Mitchell Robinson. I don't hate him as a person. I don't like his game. He's not playing, so I asked for that. Shout out to OG. People were still pissed off about the RJ and IQ trade. They thought that that was a fleece by Toronto, but look at OG. OG's out. And then now Precious was supposed to be a throw-in, and now he's pushed into the starting lineup. So the word is very powerful, man. I've always said that on this channel. The word is very powerful. That's why I tend to get loose with it. Sometimes just let it flow. Say be as free as you want to be. Because if you speak from the spirit, at least you're protected by that. You know what I'm saying? Because the words that you're saying is true, not something that you're thinking for the right word and you're not coming truthful doing stuff like that. So I don't care, man. Definitely shout out to everybody here. Rob Bracey, man, what up? My man Rob Bracey with the best freaking YouTube avatar in the business. Absolutely, man. Look at that. Chris Rowe in the place. We still haven't came back from the timeout yet. Rob Bracey says Ragu needs to step up tonight. But listen, man, he played really good last night, don't you think? He's been playing excellent. Check out his stats compared to like Bradley Beal. I've been mentioning Bradley Beal a lot. But look at Bradley Beal's stats compared to Dante DiVincenzo. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this year's stats. Not prior years or Bradley Beal was averaging 30 on a bad team. Let's keep it a buck. But just this season with the shooting, and just watching him play every single night, he's been playing, really well. That ratchet is crazy. Quick release, just get the shot off on anybody. Basically stole the game the other night too, crashing into Detroit's player, and Detroit got so mad about that, but that's another conversation for another part of the pod. But the game is still going on here. We got Zion baseline, kicks it out to Zion to Ingram. Ingram kicks it out to this other kid. I don't know who the hell that is. I think that's Troy Murphy. Is that Troy Murphy, number 5? Number 5 is that's Herb Jones, right? There's Jones there for 3. Here comes DiVincenzo, little jab. Gets all the way to the paint into Sims. Sims has been doing a good job playing this position. That time he got caught with the hands in his face there. Ingram got caught with a wild alley-oop there. These guys are playing 2K. Valanciunas out there over to Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram's going to go one-on-one. He's cupping the ball every time he crosses over. Sims doing a good job staying in front of him, staying with him. Oh, got a nice hand, and he blocked it. Did he call a foul? No, he did not. Precious with the rebound. DiVincenzo, left-hand side. Oh, almost a stopping pot. Gives it to Sims. Sims pops it right back to DiVincenzo. Sets a nice hard screen. DiVincenzo, nice floater in the paint, and it's good, baby. It's good, baby. And then they didn't even call a timeout yet. This guy Ingram is on the floor tying his shoes, and they didn't even call any timeout or anything. So now he's gonna stay there and do like the typical NBA basketball player. Oh my God, I got shot. Pose. So you can see that he lost his shoes there. Like he it gave way on him when he was making that move. Looks like the tongue, or maybe with the tongue popped, or the laces popped, or something popped there. Just as long as he didn't get injured, man. I love to see guys 100%. One guy's to play us 100%, man. Julian Bloom in the place again, man. Who's hyped to see Alec Burks for the whole game? Yo, everybody's ready to do a mutiny on Alex Burke, man. But everybody forgets that Alec Burke started for us for point guard. He shouldn't have been a point guard, but he still was a really good point guard for us. Not keep it a buck. Also, too, when we made the playoffs that year, he was basically holding us down off the bench. 30-point games. A lot of big time fourth quarters and stuff like that. So Alec Burks can play, man. You forget, like, it's not like he this is like something new. Like, people are talking about Alec Burks like they never seen him play before. He was on the Knicks before. It's not like somebody, oh, look at Alec Burks, he sucked. Listen, we know what Alec Burks can do. So I mean, Alec Burks is a field player. He got to get used to his teammates. He got to get used to the floor, what the Knicks are trying to do, his role and stuff like that. He got to figure out his role. For us looking at it, he's a primary ball handler, but we don't know what Tibbs is telling him. We don't know if they want Deuce McBride to be the point guard, or if they want Burks to be the primary ball handler. So they're trying to figure that out. So that needs to be fixed, because it is a different role that he was playing in Detroit. So it's definitely something that needs to be sorted out. I thought he played pretty decent. The last game. Had a couple good moves, floaters, and 3-point shots and stuff like that. But he's definitely got to figure that out, man. Yeah, definitely all love, man. Absolutely. Yeah, look at the Zion is shortest on the court for the Pelicans. I'm telling you, he looks like he's not the same height as Josh Hart. I understand that, but he looks physically the same height. They got him at 6'6", 284 pounds. Gee whiz. I can't talk, man, because I'm 258, man. So I got to get my weight down. I'm not playing professional basketball, so that's a whole nother story there. But this guy Josh Hart, man, Josh Hart himself might be like 230. Let me see what they listed him. Josh Hart, let me see what they listed him. I'm looking at all this on ESPN now. So he's on. They listed him at 215. So he's about 215. We saw him in person. Walk right past us. He had on just a regular tracksuit. Walking with his lady. They look like two regular people, man. He looks like a Puerto Rican from the Lower East Side, and she looks like a brown sister from the Lower East Side. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Josh Hart, man. He looks like a New Yorker. Definitely got the New Yorker swag. He tried to walk past us with the mean face. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep my face mean and walk with a little swag, to make people not want to say nothing. Yeah, we know who you are, bro. Come on, man. Walking past a bunch of guys with Knicks hats. You think we don't know who you are? So that was pretty cool, though. I can't front. That was pretty cool to catch him. Let me get some light in my face, man. I look like a damn vampire. See how this looks. Ooh, a little bit too much light. A little bit softer. DiVincenzo in the corner for three. Give it to me. Nope. Here comes Ingram. Ingram over to Zion. Zion bring the ball up the court. He runs like a video game, too. He kind of like floats on the ground. He explodes really quickly, comes in there, takes a lot of bumps on his shoulder, and with his little chicken arms is able to get the shot up to go in. Yeah, so people still talking about trading Julius for Zion. I don't know, man. Zion is a good player, but I don't know if he's worth trading for like that. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? He's a good player, man, but he just looks stubby. Eagles pressure spinning on him and just laid it up on him like he wasn't even there. Nice and easy. The thing with Zion, everything about him is height. I mean, is his athletic ability. So the way that he floats across the floor, I've never seen anybody his height do that, like somebody like that, someone his weight do that. So, I mean, Ingram is hurt. Lord have mercy. He goes Zion doing guard moves up there, 284, doing guard moves at the foul line. Ball finds his way to the corner, in and out 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So that was Marshall. Marshall, number 8, is in the game. 18-12. So Marshall is basically taking over for Ingram. Big time play there by Deuce. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo for a 3. No good. Sims out there fights for the rebound. He gives a nice little pass into Josh Hart. Oh, Josh Hart misses it. Josh Hart gets his own rebound. Pump, dump over to Sims. And Sims, tried to take the roof off, but he got fouled a little bit. So that's what's up. like I said, this guy Sims is starting to understand his position. He's not necessarily playing the best ball, but him making these passes, he's been really good at making these passes on a cut, man. You know, and being available on the drives just like that. You can see the action happening, and he's been getting into the spots. So up until this point, the Sims has been getting yelled at, you know, by Tom Thibodeau for like his entire career. So now this is the first year where I don't see Tom Thibodeau or anybody yelling at him anymore. You know, he's literally playing really really good basketball. Shout out to Bogey. Bogey's coming in the game. Yeah, Bogey always looks like he just got out the like he just woke up off the couch somewhere, you know, like he was sleeping underneath the scores table, and he came out like he smells like freaking armpits and mud butt and fucking cigars and everything disgusting. Zion with a nice quick move, left-handed layup, very competitive spirit, yeah, as you can see, you know. Deuce there, wasting his dribbles there, going against two people. Here goes DiVincenzo. I mean, it's going to be Bogey. So give me the fucking ball, dude. Top of the key, over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo takes a sim screen, over to Bogey. Bogey fakes it all the way inside. Spin, pro move to DiVincenzo. He has to hit, throw it up, and he knocks it down. DiVincenzo with a three-point shot. So good look there. Bogey could have shot it, but he made the extra pass to give DiVincenzo what he needs. Give him what he needs, baby. Give me what I need, baby. So I don't know if you guys can hear me on the mic. I can hear myself on the mic. So let me just make sure that my audio is coming from the mic. And it's not. It's coming from my webcam. So let's bring this down here. Let me see if you guys can tell the words. Can you tell the difference? Anybody can tell the difference between the microphone and the webcam? There goes Deuce, top of the key, takes the screen from Sims. Sims over to Bogey, fakes it. Keeps his dribble. That's what I like about Bogey. He's looking for somebody to cut. Here goes Precious there with the screen. Gives it over to Deuce now. Deuce on the drive inside to Precious for the dunk. So between Precious and Sims, they're all doing a great job of cutting to the basket, being good receivers, able to get up off the ground really quick. Both players, man. So excellent time right now. Here goes Zion coming in and just athletically hop stepping everywhere. Here comes the hot stepper. Bogey with a fake inside, little floater, beautiful shot there, man. I seen that shot plenty of times over there in Ozone Park, man. South Ozone Park. Shout out to Ozone Park. Shout out to Howard Beach. Seen plenty of guys that can shoot the rock like that over there. Here goes Zion posting up, kicking it out to some kid, some young ho. Makes a nice little 3-point shot in the corner there. That's Mr. Hawkins. Hawkins is some young ho, man. Just shot a nice little 3 there. So there's quite a few 3-point shooters on out there in the Pelicans in the first 2 quarters. It's gonna be the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter. DiVincenzo with a 3. So here comes the Pelicans. Nance Jr. with the rebound. Kicks it out to number 8. I think that's Marshall. Comes around. Bogey's playing good defense there. DiVincenzo got caught out of position there. Number 8 slides around. So they're looking for a shot. Number 8 got picked up nice by Sims, but Sims kind of like fell off there. They didn't call a foul on Sims. Sims actually bumped him out of bounds, but they just called it out of bounds there. So my man Alec Burks got a nice little lineup. Look at that. I like that. So somebody must have took him uptown, man, because his hair was looking kind of crazy. So somebody must have took him uptown to get himself a nice Dominican shave. Looking good. I think his wife is Dominican. Either his wife is Dominican or some kind of Spanish. I think Alec Burks himself is Haitian, if I'm not mistaken. And I got to do my research. I'm not sure if he is or not. I don't want to throw it out there if he is, but for some reason, Haitian people claim him. Bogey with a nice little fake 3 step. Oh my God, back no good. Looking a lot like Luka. 23 transition 3, no good. Bogey gets it. The beauty with Bogey, he can get the rebound and then start the offense. He comes in there nice and smooth. One thing I gotta say too, he's been losing the handle a lot, man. The last game he was losing the handle like crazy. This game he lost the handle just now pretty easily. You know, so his handle is good, but you know, he likes to dribble off his foot a lot, man. You know, or he loses the handle on the spin, just like Julius used to. So that we gotta keep an eye on that. Number 5 versus number 5, but Precious eats that up there. Yum, yum, yum. Give it to me. Presses in, gets it back, pushes the ball to get it across the timeline, gives it over to Deuce. Deuce is holding it. Hold that Deuce. Deuce is waving it off. Standing at the top of the key. 15 seconds, man. I mean, there's like a 4-second differential on the shot clock. 8 seconds to shoot. Here comes Sims comes around the screen there. All of that just to give Bogey a 3-point shot. No good. Bogey gets his own rebound. 4-3. Shot is up. 2-1. No good. So a lot of wasted shots here by Bogey. A lot of wasted dribbling. A lot of wasted movements by Bogey. But he's very active, man. So he's presenting you somebody that you have to guard. You can see a little bit of frustration in the way that he's out there, the body language and stuff. But he's locked in. You can see the kid is locked in. I could call him a kid because I got him by 10 years. Isn't that crazy? This guy Bogey, I got him by 10 years, fam. And he looks like pure shit. Golly, I know he must be tired of hearing that, man. You know what I'm saying? He dresses nice though. So when you see him outside, in his regular clothes, he dresses nice. But golly, that dude looks crazy. Kareem Grant in the place to be. Oh, my man Kev. Shout out to Kev. My man Kev tried to hide, man. He was hanging around. I said what's up to him a couple times, but I didn't get to actually, his name or nothing like that. But they finally said what's up, yo. So I'm Kev, bro. I said, Kev. I said, Rodriguez. He said, yeah, bro. Oh shit, get the fuck out of here. Gave him a proper hug and shit, man. So it's good to see everybody in person, man. Good. That event was good vibes, yo. Shout out to, like I said, Sim has done events before. Uh, other people have done events before too. You know what I'm saying? So there's been really good vibes at Sims events too. You know what I'm saying? But it was really nice to see the Knicks Twitter guys getting their chance to get their shit off. Because the YouTube guys for the most part have been pretty much linking up with each other. The YouTube guys. But it's good to see Twitter getting a taste of it. But Twitter act like everything that they do is something new. That nobody's ever done it before. The greatest day in Knicks history. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. I wanted to tell the story too. For me, I go back, like I said, I go back to the Knicks message boards. So I remember we used to have knife fights online, talking about I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker, when I see you in real life. And they said, you know what? Why don't we meet up in real life? And people say, what? Say, yeah, fuck it. When I see you, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you, right? So we, like I said, in Ultimate Knicks, I told you a story a few times. We met up at Park Avenue Country Club. And on Park Avenue between like whatever 30 between 30th and maybe 26 something in between there. That place is not there anymore. But we went there. One of the guys knew the owner. We had a table in the back, round table, and we out there. All right, man. So who's gonna be the first one to say to say who they are? Reveal who they are. So we went around the room saying our handles from the page. This is crazy. Like a lot of them to this day, I still don't even know their real names. But that was a big thing in history too, man, because a lot of us was like really, really, really getting at us. So there was one dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm thinking about him, man. So we was all hanging out and stuff. So it ended up being a good little meetup. So we wanted to hang out some more. So we went somewhere else to hang out. So but when the night is over, one of the guys dropped the knife, right? And he was like, "Oh shit, damn! So why you got that big ass knife for?" He said, "Hey man, I didn't know what you guys are going to do. So I was ready." He was ready to stab up a motherfucker just in case some shit popped off at the meetup, man. So that was to me, I thought that was pretty funny, man. But I haven't seen a lot of those guys in years, but that's just an era, man, back there. You're talking about 20 years ago. So it's good to see Twitter finally getting their first like real taste of meetups and that type of thing in the Knicks space, Knicks Twitter. So that's dope. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Shout out to Sim. Sim had guys going to Atlantic City for the freaking draft parties, man. That's incredible. Shout out to Knicks Omni fan, getting fans together and stuff like that. So, Knicks Omni fan, I think I might have kissed those girls way too much last night. last night, you know what I'm saying? I was kissing them girls like crazy, hugging and kissing them. Yeah, so I mean, that's what it's about being being a Knicks fan and stuff, man. Hope nobody gets offended, about certain things and stuff, man. But we just be happy to see each other, from just from the love of the game. Yeah, man. Shout out to Pudge in the place, Jacko in the place, man. All these injuries are worrying. Yeah, you wonder, man. But this is still the NBA season. We got to get to the playoffs. The Knicks are thinking about the playoffs. So Brunson not playing. He had like a Nick. I can't even describe what the hell he had. But I feel like I got what he has. My nigga's been bothering me all week. You know what I'm saying? I'm on vacation, didn't get a chance to really move around too much. Doing a lot of sleeping. So I got a little crick in my neck back here. You know what I'm saying? So I probably got the same thing that Brunson has. So if we needed Brunson, I believe he would be playing. I think every one of our players, if we absolutely were in the playoffs and we needed them, they all will be playing. To tell you the truth. Josh Hart with another 3-point shot, man. He's found his confidence. He's holding us down this little run here. Shout out to number 8. Shot at 3. Got his own rebound. Bogey plays good team defense, man. I gotta give you that, man. Definitely got his head on the swivel there. He got pushed off the block. Did they call it? Yes, they did. He got blindsided like a pick just now. So that's a loose ball foul on the Pelicans. Yo, speaking of loose ball foul, I do not think that DiVincenzo the last night caused a foul against what was his name? One of the Amen the one of those the twins, one of them is on Detroit or Sur or whatever his name is. Like he didn't commit a foul against him. The ball was loose. So I mean they could have called a foul, if it was in the middle of the game, but at the end of the game where it's gonna decide the game, you rather let the play just play out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not our fault that the referees didn't call a loose ball foul. Sorry about that. But you still got to play defense. The ball swang around, and you still wasn't able to stop Josh Hart from scoring. So excuse me if you want some give me's. You want us to give you the game. Get the fuck out of here. That reminds me of when we played the Pacers. We played the Pacers. Was it the Pacers? I forgot what team we played. But they ended up beating us. And with a last second shot, and they called a foul. They called a foul. He shot 3 free throws, and that's what made us win the game. That was what made us lose the game. Excuse me. But the entire game, the Knicks were messing up the entire game. We had no business losing that game. So we could have won the game, way before that happened. But that's something more to cry about. That foul at the end, because it wasn't a foul. He didn't even physically touch him. He might have grazed his wrist, but you don't call that to decide a game with like a fraction of a second on the clock where the other team can't even come back to fight back. Josh Hart with a nice little fadeaway, leg spread eagle. So Josh Hart has been holding us down, man. What's he got right now? Gotta get this cursor over here. I gotta reconfigure my screens. So Josh Hart right now, he got 7. It seems like he has way more than that. He got another rebound, full head of steam, coming out, kicking out to Deuce. Deuce for 3. Give it to me. Misses it. Ah, yes. So here comes some Pelicans flying up the court. Dribbling. Good defense by Bowen. I was trying to help him out there. He got caught sleeping. So he drove past him. Young boy drove past him. Got in there for the dunk. So Bogey's definitely a little bit pissed off. Watch, fell asleep there. He's watching the ball. So he watched the ball. He thought the pass was coming, looking for the screen also. Looking for the pass, looking for the screen. Watch him turn his head. See, as soon as he turned his head, guy's gone to the basket. So I know he's shaking his head about that. Definitely frustrating play there. I wouldn't say he's a bad defender though. I've been giving him praise. Josh Hart with another rebound. He got 6 right now. Here comes Burks up the court with some fruity ass sneakers. Dribbling. Look, he got on Skechers or something. Does he got on one of Julius' Skechers? Josh Hart over to Alec Burks there. We got number 8, Max Marshall, came in there and bopped it. Looks like it's gonna be Knicks ball. But yeah, man, halftime is coming pretty fast, man. But these Pelicans are pretty athletic. They're coming at the Knicks with a lot of energy. Here goes Alec Burks all the way inside, off balance layup there. He shot that layup from outside the paint. What the fuck is he doing? Here goes Ingram back in the game, gets it over to number 25 for another transition 3 there. So 25, number 25, I believe that's Murphy. Yep, that's Murphy the third. Murphy the third, 6'8", 206 pounds, man. A sniper. Only averaging 12 points this year, which is interesting. I figured he would average a little bit more than that. But 3-point shot in transition, that's his thing. Bang, knocks that down. So we got some young boys running the Knicks down. So the Knicks don't have our best players. We don't have Julius. We don't have Brunson. We don't got OG, and we don't got Mitch. So we got stuff to complain about, But this Pelican squad has been attacking us in like basically a team game. They have 4 guys with over 6 points. They got 3 guys with 3 threes there. So they're doing their thing. The Knicks, on the other hand, very top heavy. You want to say DiVincenzo, Josh Hart doing something. You got McBride hasn't scored yet. We got Sims with only 2, Precious with only 4. You got Bogey with 4 and Burks with 0. I wonder who else they're going to bring into the game because Hartenstein is hurt as well. So Toppin, is he going to play? Charlie Brown, Jeffries, is he going to play? Be interesting to see who we put out there because we absolutely can't do 5, 6, 7 guys off the bench. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to play. So we'll see who he brings in there. I know Bogey's very frustrated, man. 2 for 6 right now, so we definitely need him to win this game. we're probably going to need him to give us 20 as well. 20 coming off the bench. One thing with Tom Thibodeau, I don't understand why he's not giving him the minutes. Like Precious is good. I guess for defensive purposes, he doesn't like Precious with Bogey together on the court. But with Joshua DiVincenzo, you got to make that sacrifice. I think just to get the extra bucket scores. Bogdanovich, you can actually isolate and create his own shot and that type of thing. So that's interesting. Yeah, man, talking my stuff on the internet like a damn nerd. Wow. Wow, get out. It was hard. Yeah, JB said on the podcast that New York is cool because you can walk the street say keep doing what you're doing, and the fans keep moving. Yeah, it's true. That's exactly what we did. Like I said, all of us was there. It was Phil was there, Hector was there, Jigga was there. Two other guys too. I can't remember who they are, but they are. I think they're affiliated with Morning Brew as well. They do I think did they say baseball or hockey? I can't remember which one, but they were pretty cool, man. Pretty cool dudes. So they yeah, we were all standing there. We were all shell shocked. Nobody said nothing, except Hector. Hector said some cool fan shit, and then Josh just kept it moving, threw his hand up. His lady looked like a regular chick, man, which warms my heart, man. I don't want to say too much more than that because he's a married man. I don't want to be disrespectful on my podcast like that. Bogey with a corner three, knocks that down. But very beautiful young lady, just a young couple. Remind me of my mom and my dad, to tell you the truth. Space goes to salute in the chat. Traby Ryan in the place to be. What's up? What up? What up? So Traby Ryan is on the screen, man. Travis has been putting it out there that he does beats. He got beats for sale. So let's do that, man. 35 to 28. 8 minutes and 25 seconds here. We got Burks there with a nice little crossover back to Precious. Precious free throw line over to Bogey. Bogey loses the handle again. He's been doing that a lot, man. DiVincenzo has it back to Precious. Precious is looking for somebody else to shoot it. DiVincenzo finally does and knocks it down to three. They count that as a three? So that's a 4-point play, baby. Are they counting that as a three? Are they gonna review it? Since they're gonna review it, let's get into this. No, I don't want to do that. Almost got out of the my stream. Pause. Let's do this, Trav. We doing it, baby. Gotta look for you though. Where you at? Ay. So shout out to Trav, man. We're gonna do some some product placement here. Mr. Trav is the one that did the Die Hard theme song. So this is Trav here. I know he posted it on where is it at? Did he post it here? Yes, he did. It's right here. This is the post. He's selling music, guys, man. So if anybody needs some kind of Knicks related content, music wise, please hit him up, man. This is something that he did. I believe he did this for Knickerbocker Pages here. So you guys won't be able to hear the music because I don't have it queued up. But this is what he does. He does music that's specific to you. So if you ask him to do something for you, for free, this is not for free. He hooked me up with something for free, man. But he is doing it for not for free. So you hit him up and find out the rates and stuff like that. But for a sample for anybody that's listening and never heard it, man, this is a sample here.
Eru, I see you. Die hard.
The intro is pretty long, man, but you guys get the gist of it, man. So that's what Travis Ryan does. Freaking master lyricist. I don't know if he makes his own beats, man, but I think he does. Just very extremely gifted lyricist, man. So please hit him up if you want some work, man. He's definitely gonna hook you up. That's without a doubt. So anyway, let's get up out of here. Am I still on Instagram? I can't tell. Am I still on Instagram? Look at Monica Minot. Look at Monica. All right, back to the game, guys. Back to the game. Salute to Trav. Back to the game. So that was a nice little break. I think DiVincenzo got a chance to shoot. Bogey ended up getting it back now. So I guess they counted that, and then he made his free throw, and now Bogey's there. So I definitely missed some action. So here comes Zion, top of the key, looking like a guard, doing in and out moves. Does Zion post up? I think everything is face up with Zion. Here goes Ingram, kicks it out to number 25. Shoots that almost kills Alec Burks, but he was able to retrieve the rebound. Here goes Josh Hart pushing it, finds Bogan in the corner. Nice little pick up. Oh man, he made Ingram spin around, but not able to complete the offense here. So Bogey's been struggling, kind of in a shooting slump. Here goes Zion just barreling down the court. Ingram finds it in the corner. Josh Hart standing right there. Ingram is swinging those elbows. Kicks it back out to number 5, back out to 10. Who's that? Another 3-point shot. So the Pelicans, they're trying to be like the Boston Celtics, all these damn 3-point shooters. DiVincenzo has it, crosses over. Ingram is in front of him. Looking for a screen there. Precious is there. He doesn't take the screen, decides to go one-on-one against number 10. Up and over layup there. Precious is fighting. Jump ball, refs. Damn, son, what the fuck took so long? 29. The referee took forever to get that jump ball going. But nice little in and out move by DiVincenzo to take the man there. He got bumped there. They could have called a foul. Nice little layup attempt, but look at Precious in there fighting. Jump ball, ref. What is taking so long? That's how guys get in fights, man. You know, referees want to be stars of the game. They need to make the proper calls and stop the bullshit. Here's Precious, man. Precious always stands nice and strong, like a champion. Shot, hand is up. The Knicks do not get the jump. Ingram has it. Slide it over there. Number 25 finds it in the corner. Josh Hart is all up in his jocks. Here goes Burks there. Got caught with the crossover for Ingram. Wow. Sloppy play there by the Pelicans, man. But these guys are still shooting threes. Zion's in there throwing his arms around. DiVincenzo finds Josh Hart on transition. Josh Hart kicks it back out to Burks. Burks comes in there mid-range, spins, shoots it off balance. No good. Damn, the Knicks can't score. So we went and got more scoring and still can't score. God damn. Well, Lance just passed it in there. I think Josh Hart popped that out. Here goes Burks. Comes in there right over the top for the layup, knocks that down. So it's 32-35. Can't believe the Knicks are down, but the Knicks are down. It seems like the Knicks are the better team. It's just the Pelicans are just knocking down their 3-point shots, I want to say. You know, Knicks are kind of a step slow and stuff, so we got to get the timing down. So here comes Zion, top of the key. He's faced the 3, didn't shoot it. Now he gets it back. Josh Hart is guarding him. I'm telling you, they're basically the same height, except that he's so strong. Look at Precious on the weak side, able to block it, but somehow Nance gets the rebound and able to put the ball in the basket. You know, so Nance is kind of on the side there, was able to flip it in. So I want to see this play again. Zion came in there and good defensive play by Precious. All right, so he came over the back. So they could have called that over the back too, but nice play by Larry Nance. Larry Nance, I thought he would be a different kind of player, more of an impact player, but he's been kind of like a forgotten just role player. Taking a look at Larry Nance here, put him on the screen. Larry Nance, 6'8". I thought he was taller, 245. 5 points, 5 rebounds. So he's a decent player, 57% from the field. I really thought that he would be a little bit more than that. Definitely a post player, but I would think that he would have been like a starter caliber kind of guy. Bogey on the drive, interior pass to Precious, gets it up there quick, up over his head to dunk that, baby. Dunk it, baby. Here goes Zion, bringing the ball up, throwing fingers up, calling some plays here. Gets it over to they got a lot of skinny dudes, man. A lot of guys that look like they went to school and straight off the playground. 3-point shot, that should be Knicks ball, and it is. So Dwayne Dennis wants to know what happened to our guys, man. So hopefully he Googled it by now, but Jalen is out with like a little neck stiffness. And iHeart, he got that Achilles problem, man. So, you got to definitely watch that. We definitely don't want iHeart to blow his Achilles. That shit would suck. DiVincenzo, baby, on the right-hand side, gets it over to Bogey. Bogey on the inside, falling to the ground like Bargnani just now. Did I say it? Looked like Bargnani falling to the floor there. Another missed shot. I mean, he's trying his best there. But that could have been moving. That could have been considered like a blocking foul. But it is what it is. At this point in the game, you take that. I'm not going to complain. There goes Zion. Everything is faced up. Everything is crossover. Throw his shoulder down. DiVincenzo chopped the ball out of his hands. Absolutely love it. Take a seat, Zion. Yeah, but I don't understand why people love his game so much. He just basically plays. He plays worse than Julius as far as like posting, because he doesn't post up. Everything is him just blowing past guys, throwing his shoulder, rolling over guys, and then jumping up and dunking. Or jumping up and getting like a hop step kind of layup. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as that athleticism dissipates, man, what is he gonna do? I'm quite sure he'll figure it out because he's a good player. He could play the game, which makes up for it. But just the power, he just not doesn't play that way. He plays like a guard. You know, so it's interesting. Once again, shout out to Kev again. Say, oh yeah, DMV been balling. DDV in the place to be. Yeah. Great contract, absolutely. All the Knicks have good contracts, man. You take a look at that. If you want to take a look at that, let me see. Knicks hoops hype salary. I like to use hoops hype, so shout out to hoops hype. But they every time I say Knicks, they never could figure out what I'm talking about. It's because I got a bag of marbles in my mouth, huh? It goes Knicks salaries to see what we got going on here. So this is for this season, as you guys can see there, nice and easy with the color codes. Blue is a player option, so we got guys with player options. You can see Julius Randle has a player option, not next year, but the year after. Only 32 million for somebody that's a two-time All-Star. It's gonna be three-time All-Star, right? Is he a three-time All-Star? Three-time All-Star, yes. And basically an All-NBA player twice. He might make All-NBA again. I doubt it because of the injuries. Brunson made the All-Star team, man. He's on a descending contract, and he has the same year. He has a player option the same year, only 24 million. Bogey's only making 20, descending contract. He's gonna make 19 next year. OG's basically a free agent. He has a player option next year. He's definitely gonna take the player option. He's not gonna pick it up. So only $19 million. So if he's probably gonna get an upgrade to maybe to 25, probably because Josh Hart's making 20. Take a look at Josh Hart with 12 this year. 18, 19, 20 as the salaries go up. Mitch is on a descending contract, 14 and 12 respectively. DiVincenzo's very sexy, $10 million a year. That's right on par with him because he's basically same kind of player as Alec Burks, except I'll say that same player as Alec Burks because Alec Burks been doing it longer than DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's literally his best year as a pro. Alec Burks has had several Dante DiVincenzo type years in his career, Precious is this is a qualifying offer next year. Well, this year. So he's actually a free agent. So if we're gonna keep him, we're gonna have to pay him too. Jericho Sims has a team option. So Knicks definitely picking up that team option is only 2 million. And then we got this guy Miles on a descending contract as well for only 4 million per year on a descending contract. So we got some good salaries here on the Knicks, man. Definitely. It's good. It's good to take a look sometimes. But we got some good salary on the Knicks here. A lot of salaries coming off too. Like I said, OG's coming off. You got Alec Burks is coming off. You got Hartenstein. You got Precious is coming off. You got Jericho Sims. If you choose not to keep him, we probably will. We got quite a bit of salary coming off the books there. I don't know if that's going to translate to having any money left over for the offseason to do anything, but it just leaves the Knicks options to move guys around if we need to. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. This guy Leon Rose has been doing a clinic as far as like, getting a clinic as far as running the organization. Knicks have not been run this well in years. You want to talk about Dave Checkett's era? You want to talk about Grunfeld era? Checkers got fired, Grunfeld got fired. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Donnie Walsh? Donnie Walsh got fired. Donnie Walsh got put in a wheelchair before he left. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I said, this is probably like the best era of the Knicks as far as front office. 3-point shot there. Bogey finally gets one, man. So he's been streaking there. So the Knicks are still tapping on that door, still cannot get that lead. I'm at the 351 mark if anybody wants to know. So I'm kind of behind. 351.47 right now. Zion posting up here. First time with his back to the basket. He just spun and I'll turn, living off that bump. Living off his shoulders, man. He just gets the rebound, living off his shoulders, punishing guys, and going up really fast with the layup. Good player, not dissing him, but everything about him, it has to do with his power and his shoulders. So it's all good. DiVincenzo cross court to Hart. Hart gives it over to Burks. Burks is gonna call something. He tells Precious to get out. Burks gets in there halfway, able to get it off the rim there, but wasn't able to make it. Here comes Ingram pushing. Ingram had went in the back, I guess, to change his laces there. I mean, these guys are trying to showboat. I don't understand what that's about. 41-37. That's the second time they try to do a showboat alley oop there. Here goes Bogey on the inside pass to Josh Hart. Nice little layup. So Bogey's been having his head open, his head up, looking at the open players there. Bogey left hand side guarded. DiVincenzo is guarding now. Left hand side over to Ingram. You got Zion give and go pass to Ingram. Up and over, cross court, jab step. I don't know who this is there. Shot it, missed it, but they're gonna call a foul. So he's falling all over the floor. I believe that's Jones. Yep, Herb Jones, falling all over the floor with his face all like, with the sad face. Listen, man, they gave you the foul call. What more do you want? If they bumped you, they bumped you. So what? Call it. The referees called it. What you gonna do? I got Geraldine in the place. Yeah, I haven't really looked at that because for the record for mostly points made in his first year, yeah, in his first year as a Knick, yeah, maybe, but I think Fournier has that, right? Was it Fournier's first year as a Knick when he broke the record? I believe it was, right? So that'd be cool, man, if he could break Fournier's record because then that at least wipe him off the people's minds, right? DiVincenzo will have the record, and then we'll have Fournier there because people just hate Fournier, hate him so much. Only hate him because Tom Thibodeau benched him. Benched him because of defense. He played really well against us yesterday. With Detroit. I thought he played pretty well for us. Hit a couple clutch jump shots. I know that. Actually, he was playing good defense. We always talking about that. Now this motherfucker want to play defense. So the Knicks turn it over here. He got number 8, top of the key there, being guarded by Precious inside the Zion. Zion is bouncing against a smaller player there. Good defense by Burks. Burks had it, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pelicans ball. Zion, look at Zion against Burks. Just bullying him, spin. But Burks didn't even know he slapped out of his hand because Zion was out of control. Zion was just basically trying to bully you. He didn't even know that he lost the ball. It's crazy. But good defense there by Burks. Because number 14, Ingram, corner 3-point shot, no good. Dante DiVincenzo tried to slap it to Precious. Precious slapped it back to him. Josh Hart all the way to the basket, dumps, knocks it down. Nice little layup there. So Josh Hart plays exactly like Zion. Am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. Ingram with two unnecessary crossover moves there, but he still made the layup. Yeah, so Ingram, I think, is probably one of the most unnecessary scorers in the NBA. He scores a lot. He's a good player, but I don't think he really knows what he's doing. He knows that he can do stuff, but I feel like he doesn't really have a good feel on offense, man, to know what to do, how to do it, and whatever else it entails. Yeah, but they've been winning though. I want to say the hustle between all these other superficial guys here, Herb Jones and Murphy the third, Marshall and Hawkins. Man, I'm watching those guys. All the energy that those guys are giving up. Those are that's the reason that's not helping this team win because they all kind of play like Zion. They play with that high energy, attacking kind of thing. Brandon Ingram is kind of like the beaky buzzer kind of slow doofy guy. Most teams that are playing good, they usually take on the aura of the coach. So if you look at Willie Green's definitely was that type of player, man. Very scrappy, high energy, doing what the coach wanted. Not really good at a lot of things, but decent enough to keep a nice long NBA career. Yeah, so that's the type of energy this Pelican team is giving us right now. So the Knicks are chipping away, man. 43 at the time right now. I'm at the 129 mark. 45-43. Zion in between the legs, dribbling, facing up, gives it over to Ingram. Ingram facing up. Here goes Zion facing up, turns his back. Now he's being guarded by Precious, trying to post him up. He jumps into the air. Cardinals of passing. Knicks get the turnover. Ends it up in Precious's hands. Precious misses the layup there off of a deuce pass. It's a good ball movement for the Knicks, man. That first to third quarter against Detroit, the Knicks are moving that ball, flipping around. Wop, 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 wop. In this game, you can see the ball flipping around too. So that's one of the strengths of the Knicks. So when guys come back, they're going to have to assimilate to that because that's how we're going to win games, moving that ball around. But at the same time, these guys have to understand when a shot is theirs, It's nice to flip the ball around, find an open man, but somebody got to be selfish. Somebody got to shoot it. So guys like Julius, when he comes back, he definitely will be one of those guys. Mitch Robinson is not going to shoot it. OG, he'll shoot it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how things play out. I just think defensively, that's going to be the biggest improvement once everybody gets healthy. Pressure's still on the line. Driving down, driving down. Got he looked like a slow mo. He looked like somebody that could fix your watch and give you a freaking a skin fade at the same time, right? And give you a freaking high skin fade, and also fix your watch while you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he gives driving lessons in freaking Regal Park. Yeah, yeah. He looks like a freaking what do you call liquor store owner in freaking Brighton Beach, man. Shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he looks like he belongs, though. I like him. I like his fit with the Knicks off the bench there. Nice little fake there by Deuce. Deuce fouling jump shot is bread and butter. Knocks that down. Nice, nice, nice. Choo! This is Jarrell. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. South Ozone is your hometown? See, that's what I'm trying to say. Me and you, I've got to cross paths, man, because I'm from East New York. And what's next to East New York? South Ozone Park. So what's the name of the school? I always keep forgetting, man. But we used to go to Tudor Field. I don't know if you know if you called it Tudor Field, but we used to call it. I think it was called Tudor Field. We used to go to Tudor Field and train there. We used to train as a block. All of the old heads used to bring us out there. We used to be throwing the football and exercising, all kind of shit. That school right there, the junior high school, is right there on the Conduit. I don't know if you ever went there, Kareem, but we used to play basketball there all the time. That was for a little while. That was like our go-to spot to go play ball. It wasn't too far from the crib that we don't have to worry about like getting killed. Halftime show. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I grew up in East New York in the 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? So the only parks near me was Cypress Park Projects Park. We sure as hell was not going to Pink House to play basketball. Cypress had the best park in the neighborhood. The reason why it was the best park in the neighborhood because nobody used it. You know what I'm saying? Because one time we went in there, somebody went out just like White Man Can't Jump, left and came back and shot the park up. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, that's when the guys on the block went and they put money together and they bought us a rim. And we had a basketball court on the block, so we used to play a lot of ball on the block. But whenever we got tired of that, we used to always go to the Conduit over there, that school that's like right near on his way going to Howard Beach there, but it's on the Ozone Park side. So there's a junior high school there. We used to go there play all the time. I actually got my first dunk in that park, which is pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bogey's doing too much, but I mean he's doing too much, man. But we're at the halftime report, so we got to talk about that. He's doing too much, but who else is gonna do it? Right now, Tom Thibodeau's only played 7 players, man. So 7 players. He's gotta be a part of the scoring, man. He has 14 points now. Spoiler alert, actually leading all scores. We're gonna need that because everybody's passing up the ball today. Here goes another Facebook guy. Everybody always wants to watch you live, man. You guys got me in trouble with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I tried to show guys a little bit of the game, thinking there's a different angle. Maybe they may not pick it up. End up getting me banned from YouTube for a whole week, man. So, and I also got banned from Facebook for 3 days, also. You know what I'm saying? So I will not be showing the game, Facebook people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody from the Philippines and stuff like that likes to pop up in there from Facebook. I absolutely cannot play the game for you guys, man. Like I said, I already got myself in trouble. We'll not be doing that anymore. You know. Going to be a long night. Patience and good shooting will be the key. Absolutely, man. Defense, staying up with guys, transition 3-point shots. We got to eliminate. Close the lanes for the driving for Zion and Ingram. If we could do that, I think the game would be set because the driving kick game is what's killing the Knicks. Turnovers and stuff like that. But I'm just getting into these comments here, just trying to see who's here before I get to the halftime stuff. Cheryl's here. Chris Burks just came over. He was in nope, that's a different Chris Burks. So Chris Burks is here. He said Burks is uh Oh, but your last name is Burks. Okay. He might be Haitian. I don't know. We got to look that up. Got Carlton Thomas in the place. Scrolling. Gotta catch up, man. I missed up on a lot of comments here. Yes, I'm way behind on the comments. My bad, guys. So I'm scrolling there. So now I'm refreshed. I'm here at where I'm supposed to be. I know I said a couple things asking questions and stuff. I didn't even see your answers. I'm scrolling through looking. So you got your first dunk at Baisley Park. That's what's up. Yeah, man. You two fucking jail, bro. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, and then the score too. I just don't understand. The score is literally on the screen, guys. You know, the Facebook's always asking for the score, and they're always asking for game footage. It's kind of bugged out. But anyway, let's get into this, man. Halftime report right on the screen, as you can see that. The Knicks 47 to 48. Knicks have done a good job of doing what we can with being shorthanded. I thought the Knicks had a lot of wild turnovers, just being overzealous. Shout out to Bogey. Somebody mentioned that Bogey was doing too much. Absolutely, always he's been dribbling off his feet, spinning and turning it over a lot. Playing decent defense, doing the best that he can, shooting the ball. And he's actually leading all scores. Did I say that? Yes, he is leading all scores right now, but we'll get to that in a second. First quarter 26, Knicks 19. So that's the tail of the game right there. Knicks in the second quarter 28 to 22. So that 19, I don't like it. If the Knicks had scored maybe 23, then it would be a little bit more respectable there. But it is what it is. So I think the Knicks are going to win based off the second quarter, the way we played. If we could continue to do that for the next two quarters, we should be able to win this game here. So no big deal, no sweat off my back. So let's get into some more stats and stuff. Get into the shot charts. Shot charts on the left-hand side, that is the Pelicans. Pelicans on the left, Knicks on the right. Pelicans got a nice little mixed attack there. A lot of corner threes in transition. A lot of shots on the rim, half-court shots, face-up stuff. A lot of misses on the inside, too. A couple threes and stuff, so it was a good mix. 40% for the field, 60 for 40. Knicks put up 40 shots as well. We're shooting 43%. We made one more shot more than they did. Looking at this stuff, we're basically blank on one side of the court. And on the other side, a lot of misses, a lot of shots on the rim, a lot of missed threes and stuff. So let's dive deep into that. Let's look further. The biggest lead for both teams, 10-5. Basically a close game. It's been a good game so far. Rebounding wise, Knicks only up by 2, so both teams are battling rebounding wise. Knicks got 14 assists, which is interesting without Brunson. So we actually been flipping that ball around, man. So guys are definitely taking advantage of the passing game as a team. Knicks got 5 steals, which is excellent. 3 blocks as well without our centers, which is cool. Turnovers 7 to 8, so that's the issue there for both teams. 40% to 42. 3-point percentage, they're shooting 40, we're shooting 27. That should improve. So that's the tail of the tape. I think the game is pretty much evenly matched, due to the fact that we're shorthanded. But if we had our guys, I think we beat this team pretty easily based off of what I'm looking at here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Let's check out the 3 keys to the game here. We got New Orleans with points in the paint, 14 to 16. We got 7 to 4 for our second chance points. They're up by 7 to 4. Fast break points is 6 to 8. Knicks are up fast break points compared to them. So like I said, I thought fast break, and I thought they took advantage of the 3-point shot in transition a little bit more than we did. So I thought they contributed a little bit more than what it shows here on the screen. Fast break, I think the Knicks did well on the fast break as well. Second chance points, I feel like both teams are battling, but definitely the Pelicans did take advantage on the second chance points. And points in the paint, fairly even. A lot of shots on the ball for them going to the basket, because Knicks have a lot of shots on the rim, as you see on the shot chart again. Bring up the shot chart. Knicks on the right-hand side, as you can see, there's a lot of green in the middle there for the Knicks. A lot of green in the middle, so a lot of shots on the rim. As far as the Pelicans, a lot of shots on the rim for them too. Knicks got a couple foul line jump shots. So it's interesting, man. So at this point, who's gonna win? The team that gets their act together, basically. But it's gonna be tough if the Knicks are only gonna play 7 guys. I don't know what we're doing with that. So let's get into the actual box score, guys. Box score time. Brandon Ingram, he hurt himself. He busted his self out of his shoes earlier, twisted his ankle, went in the back, fixed his shoes up, and now he came back and played decently. 4 for 12, so he got rattled a little bit. He's one of those microwave kind of scorers, man. So in the second half, I wouldn't be surprised if he got 20 points in the second half. But not that I want him to do that, but you just got to be prepared for that type of thing. Zion also, he can get cooking as well. So he got a lot of confidence trying to bully the Knicks and stuff like that. Trying to bully the Knicks with only 2 rebounds. So Zion with all the points and the power moves that he does, he doesn't really rebound the ball well. As you can see, 5 rebounds per game, five assists. So he seems like a point guard to me. Is he a point guard or is he a power forward? He's a power forward because he's 284 pounds, but he really plays like Josh Hart, to tell you the truth. Josh Hart might be a better rebounder than him. Valanciunas is one of my favorite players. Absolutely useless there. Only got 4 rebounds. He got 3 points. He scored and got an and one basically. Herbert Jones, a lot of energy. Trey Murphy, a lot of energy. You got Marshall, a lot of energy, and Jordan Hawkins. All those guys had a lot of energy today. Their contribution is definitely spread around thing there. 3 to 4 to 5 rebounds, a couple of assists, 8-3. What is this? 8 and 3 points. Larry Nance, I thought, played decent on the rebounding and stuff like that. So he contributed 5 to 5 coming off the bench today. So, good matchup there for the Knicks. As far as our guys, Precious there is doing what Precious has been doing. 8 points, 4 rebounds, pretty decent. Got a block shot. You got Josh Hart with 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, one steal, doing everything. Definitely a ball of energy, man. So, he's probably going to get injured next, man, with how hard he's been playing. Jericho Sims been playing pretty decent. Like I said, I've been saying it. He's been playing his position excellently, but not really doing anything, so crazy, but just simply playing his position is making the Knicks so much better, man. DiVincenzo, 3 for 10 right now. 3-2, 2 steals, 8 points, basically doing what he can. Miles McBride, today actually contributing a little bit, 2 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, not too much there. Bogey, we'll get to him in a second. Alec Burks is still trying to figure himself out. 10 minutes only, 1 rebound. He has, was that a block? 1 block. He got 2 points. Still trying to figure out what his role is on the Knicks there, trying to get comfortable scoring and stuff. Bogey has found his niche scoring, but he's been a little bit too like loosey goosey, like weak a little bit, driving, falling to the floor, losing the ball, that type of thing. But he does have 14 points, man. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Basically almost a full night of scoring and everything else basically for Bojan at this point. 15 minutes right now is good for him. If he can get to like 30 minutes at the end of the game, that's good for him. But we're only playing 7 guys, and we can't do that, man. Tom Thibodeau is a madman. We got guys that can play. We got Daquan Jeffries. Why we bring him back if we're not going to play him? Jacob Toppin is standing right there. Give him some burn, man. Charlie Brown plays decent for us, man. So why can't those guys get burned when we lose guys? What's the point of having them on the roster if we don't trust to use them? So that's the big issue that I have with the way Tom Thibodeau carries the Knicks. Yeah, man, but that's it. I'm right there, man. That's the halftime report. So I think it's been a good game so far. I'm enjoying myself. I think I'm more excited to be in front of the mic again than anything. 48 to 47. Bow, man. Glad to be here doing some Knicks content, man. Love the Knicks. Back to back, back to back games. We played Detroit, almost went to overtime. That would have been crazy. And then now today we're gonna play the Pelicans with 7 men. So I just don't understand Tom Thibodeau. Bringing this sliding over here to the chat here. So yeah, take a look. You got Jerry Fitz in the place. What's up? Gotta love these guys, man. What effort. I said, what are you talking about, man? He said, playing only 7 in a back-to-back. Hate to see Tibbs running. Oh my God, chain gang. Sheesh. Yeah, but Tom Thibodeau is bugged out, man. He's trying to win every single game. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care what happens to win the game. So that's a little troubling a little bit. But my thing is, how come other coaches can get the most out of their players and get the substitutions going and keep guys fresh? How come other teams can do that, but Tom Thibodeau just doesn't understand how to do that? And there's nobody on the coaching staff that's not there to help him out with the logistics and substitutions and stuff, just to remind him and that type of thing. So to be a head coach, I guess the assistant coaches gotta stay in their lane, stay in their place. I guess I don't understand. It just seems like an odd thing. I listened to Carmelo Anthony when he was talking about George Karl and you listen to Kevin Martin, how nasty these guys talk about George Carl and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like George Carl will come through and won't even say nothing to nobody. I remember Jeff Hornacek after practice would just leave and jump in an Uber and be out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about office hours and like how guys, Dante, excuse me, uh, Dan and Tony didn't want to speak to Nate after practice, that type of stuff. You know, or have an open door policy. What the fuck is that? This is professional sports. Like the players should be able to talk to the coach. Everybody makes millions of dollars, and the players make more money than the coaches. So how come guys can't simply have conversations? You know, and it shouldn't have to be like little conversations. It should be team when in the team meeting, anybody should be able to speak when they want to speak. I just don't understand. Because like if I have a safety critique every morning, right? So in my safety critique, I'm able to talk during the safety critique if I want to say something. And if I don't want to say nothing, I could get up and walk out too. You know what I'm saying? And we can have a discussion. I could tell that, so people could tell the supervisor or the coach. You know, we could tell them that we don't agree with something or whatever. We discuss it. You know what I'm saying? So how come NBA players can't do that? You know, so it's just very odd. I never understood that. How they Mark Jackson on his podcast. He has a podcast. So everybody has a fucking podcast. Well, Mark Jackson has a pod now, and he was talking about how Patrick Ewing asked the coach, say, yo, man, I need to do something after practice. I'm not gonna get on the team bus. I'm gonna drive to the garden. I'll meet you guys there. But the coach said, no, I need you on the bus. So he just got on the bus and was all pouty and stuff. So Mark Jackson made the point, say, yo, man, you're the star of the team. What they gonna say if you don't get on the team bus? Which is true. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a different era, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So you would think that if it's a different era that those little old school stuff would just go away, but the young players like to talk shit to the media, talk shit behind their back, talk shit to everybody except the coach, which right there, coach is on the bench, in the locker room. Nobody has the balls to talk to the coach when it's happening. Shout out to Obi, that was yelling and screaming in the locker room. They got the audio of Obi yelling at Tom Thibodeau. But whatever happened to having conversations? I just don't understand team conversations. Why do we have to have players only meetings? Why do we have to do all that type of stuff? Why can't guys just have simple conversations? I just don't understand. It's just bugged out. So Kevin's talking about the 3-point shooting. Yeah, the big time. The Knicks haven't been shooting well from three. As I mentioned, it's like 27%. I think they're shooting like 40 something, if I'm not mistaken. We slide this over. Are we back in business here? So we're back in business already. 30 fucking seconds in the game here, and I'm still at halftime. So let me start this back up here. So I lost like 30 seconds. Sorry if I'm bumping the mic there. Lost 30 seconds of the game here. So we're literally playing right now. Fucking game, man. I'm telling you. Look, right now I'm looking at Valanciunas with the ball, posting up Sims. So they're trying to get Valanciunas involved. Coming in, spins, hook shot, no good. Sims is strong. Valanciunas is strong too. But Sims able to keep him back. That's why Valanciunas didn't have the leverage to shoot that hook shot. 48-47 here. DiVincenzo comes around on screen there, takes the bump, cross-court pass, bad pass there, telegraphed it, flew it in the air like a paper airplane. Here come Brandon Ingram pushing, gives it over to Valanciunas there. Good step back for Deuce for the hands up there. Here goes Jericho. You got to bring the ball up the court just to get it across the timeline. Wow, Jericho Sims literally traveled there. They didn't call it. Deuce is asking for a screen. Jericho Sims wants the post. So Jericho Sims asking for the ball on the post, and Deuce said, nah, man, get the fuck out of here. Josh Hart on the inside, falls to the ground. Does he get fouled? Nope. Here comes the Pelicans. DiVincenzo on the inside, corner 3-point in transition, no good. Deuce got back. Number 25 kicks it out to Brandon Ingram for a transition 3, and he knocks it down. Damn, man. 51-47 right now on my clock. 10 minutes and 33 seconds. Hey, man, I still got that Prost nasal drip, man. If anybody's a doctor in the house, please give me a prescription. Maybe I need to get a Coke habit or something like that. Clean out my freaking nasal cavity. Josh Hart side gives it over to Precious in the corner. Precious got an air ball, baby. Air ball. 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock there. I mean, Knicks got to get it together. We need some scorers, man. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on these guys to score too. So that's another thing. These guys are not used to having that scoring load. That's why I say shout out to Julius. It's not easy to take that scoring load. Good switch by Jericho Sims there. Josh Hart almost got a steal there. Deuce has it. Valanciunas. I don't know why he's double teaming on Valanciunas that far out. 3-point shot is up. Zion gets the rebound. Precious tried to foul him. He does, but Zion's still able to get the strength to get that layup up there. Yeah, so he is a bull, super strong down there. Always uses his body. Look at him, bounces it, gets low, and then just jumps up and uses his back to push him off. That's how big men do it, without throwing the elbow, without pushing off. Just throw your booty down and then slap your shoulders back. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get a motherfucker off you. Knocks down the free throw, 54-47. So the score is going the opposite direction here. Knicks got to get it together. Deuce, bring the ball to the court. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Looking. The ball needs to get out of his hands. He's been dribbling it way too much. Here he comes around, going around the screen, still dribbling, past the fucking ball. Crosses over on the inside, kicks out to Josh. Now we got 4 seconds on the shot clock. Josh loses it, has to turn, shoot it. Air ball, another air ball. Sheesh. So we got a bunch of guys that don't want to score in the Knicks right now, and they can't score. Got no legs, I guess. Here comes Zion. So it's going to be the Zion and Ingram show. Ingram fakes a three, falls to the ground. Did they call a foul? Yes, they did. Lord help me. Lord. Mm-hmm. D. Murray never got traded. Sheesh. Yeah. Valanciunas, another foul there, 54-47. So this is when the referees, just what do you want to say? Stretch their whistle, I guess. They're gonna stretch their whistle for a little while. So let me say what's up here. So who's D. Murray? Am I bugging? Tibbs is a man, bro. You're risking playing Josh and injury, prone Donovan. Yeah. Number 5, 3-point shot is up. Misses that. 25 with the rebound, man. So the Knicks are getting out hustled. We're getting outscored. Everything is happening right now. So the score is up to 9. Josh Hart's coming on. Tom Thibodeau got to call a timeout. Yeah, so I mean, he is risking everything, man. With the substitutions and stuff like that. So I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna play these guys, overplay them in a back-to-back, and now Josh Hart is gonna get hurt, and Precious is gonna get hurt. After that, what are we gonna do? File an injury claim for the NBA and say we can't compete for the season because all of our players are hurt? What the fuck is going on here? Shit is crazy. Yeah, I like likes. Likes are good. Please like, subscribe, everything going on the bottom of the screen. I like Vaughn Carson in the place. Stubborn head coach, annoying as a motherfucker. I can't stand him, man. So that's the issue, man. What are we gonna do as far as like getting the Knicks to the next level? So I mean, the excuse now is like, well, the Knicks have been hurt all year and stuff. So then they're gonna say we want to see Tom Thibodeau with the full team next year. Adios mio, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to go through another year with that. Extend Tom Thibodeau. One thing I don't want to happen is for Tom Thibodeau to get fired midway through a season because things aren't working out. We should have moved on from him. That is what I don't want to see. That would be a freaking nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, who is the coach out there that can fill in that spot? So one person. Let me see if I can get it up here. Not good at spelling. I'm totally massacring this coach's name. There you go. So here's the coach that I'm thinking about. They could take over the Knicks here to take them to the next level. Could it be this guy, Mike Budenholzer? This is the former Milwaukee Bucks coach, man. They fired him for absolutely no reason. You know what I'm saying? So he's actually a coach without a team. So is this the next head coach here? Would anybody be upset about that? He's 54. He's younger than Tom Thibodeau. He's 54 years old. So could he be the guy to take us over to the next level? He already won the Bucks a championship, so they rewarded him by firing him. So maybe he can come to the Knicks. He's only 10 years older than me. Maybe he can come to the Knicks and help coach the Knicks to a championship. I'm not really sure about his history, man. Who did he come from? He's a Greg Popovich disciple. Yeah, so he's definitely from he's a protege of Popovich. So is this the guy that we can get to take us to the next level? So that's interesting. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack, man. But hey, you heard it here first. If you never heard it from anywhere, this is the guy that I think the Knicks might be the next coach of the Knicks, realistically. Another one is not Billy Donovan. I keep saying Billy Donovan, but Jay Wright. Jay Wright is another one. Jay Wright is always going to be there because of Brunson. But look out for this name, Mike Budenhauser, man. I think that might be a good idea if he wants to come back to the NBA. Josh Hart shoots a three, gets his own rebound, almost falls out of bounds, turns it right over to the Pelicans there. Knicks got back. Deuce was able to foul there to prevent the basket, but the Knicks are still down by 9, man. The Pelicans definitely got way more energy than us, man. This is one of those games that now I'm getting frustrated and I want to start talking about something else, man. Yeah, man. So Bloom was already down, but he said I would try Mike Bootyholder. Grow up, Julian. So my man, Almighty Finesse here has a young lady with a middle finger up. So that's right on brand for my Almighty Finesse. So Almighty Finesse, he's always fucking with me online and stuff, about OG, that type of stuff, old man and stuff like that. But what do you think about like when people say that this generation of kids is like the one of the worst generations ever? Like, I think, Amani, I think, how old are you, man? I think you're in your early 20s, or if like, if you're even 20 yet. I know you're pretty young, Amani. At least that's what you say, right? Josh Hart trying to get something going on here. Good defense by the Pelicans. Knicks have no ball movement. Precious has it back over to Deuce. Has to shoot it. No good. So this is the Knicks are in dire straits right now. Pelicans comes down. Precious is guarding. Oh, good defense by Deuce, baby, for the loose ball block. Precious has it over to DiVincenzo for three. Boop, knocks that down. So that is a 7 point, no, 8 point lead. Here come the Pelicans on the transition there. I don't know who that is there, but that's Herb, right? It's the Herb Jones that was able to get a nice little layup. Josh Hart now brings the ball up the court, top of the key. Looks like they're going to call a foul, blocking foul there. Yeah, so Almighty says he's 20, about to turn 21. So what do you think when people say that your generation is a pure dog shit? You know what I'm saying? And I agree. I agree. My son is a part of that generation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just dissing from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? His friends seem like a bunch of like I don't want to disrespect them too much, man. But definitely interesting group generation, man. From the 20s, I want to say it goes from 13 to 35. From 13 to 35, you guys are a bunch of jackasses, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 13 to 15. No, excuse me, 35 to 15. So about 20 years worth of assholes, man. Sheesh, we're gonna be in trouble as the time goes on, man. What I want to say after I said that, I feel like the kids that are like around 11, maybe 11, 12, maybe 10, from 10 down, all the young kids, man, are great, man. You wanna when I see the kids coming out of school now, they're not keeping up so much craziness, but look at the junior high schools. Take a look at junior high schools and take a look at high schools. Bunch of garbage coming out of those schools, man. Just the nonsense. But look at the grade schools. Watch the grade schools when they leave school. These kids in the grade school level right now are different. They're definitely different. They're coming up in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of COVID, I guess. So this group of kids is definitely way chiller. So I'm interested to see what's going on there. My kids are inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? They a lot of their friends are extremely bright that I noticed. And then just seeing kids around that I know around that are just so bright in his age group, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think this next generation is gonna be one of the better ones that we've seen. Yeah, man. Shout out to the generation that's like basically maybe like 35 to like say 35 to 50. From 35 to 50 is a pretty dope era as also. Because we're the last era that played outside, that type of thing. We remember life without the internet. You know what I'm saying? But still young enough to be around for the golden age of hip hop and all that other stuff. He goes Deuce, man, dribbling to nowhere. So the Knicks are done, man, because I feel like we can't manufacture points. We're not nobody wants to shoot it. Deuce is the only one that's trying to create. and then we're wasting too much time. Like, what's taking so long for Bogdanovich to get in the game? Tom Thibodeau's not doing a good enough job to get guys in and out the lineup. So I don't know, man. So what do you guys think about the generation and stuff? Josh Hart for three. DiVincenzo fakes it. DiVincenzo shoots it. No good. Precious is there, but I mean these guys got a lot of energy. Got Herb Jones is a good player, man. Definitely impressed by him. Impressed by quite a few of their players on the squad. They definitely got the pulse of their team going. I like Hawkins. I like Marshall. Like I said, I like Murphy. I like Jones. Those guys are the ones that are helping them win this game here. As who was that? Jones. They're talking shit to Precious. Hits another 3-point shot. So Jones right now got 13 points, man. 13 points. Zion and Ingram are doing what they can do scoring wise. But I feel like the energy of the other players is what's definitely cooking his team right now. DiVincenzo with a nice drive cut inside the Precious. The Precious gets blocked. So DiVincenzo probably should have just shot that. Yeah, man. A lot of guys are getting tired. DiVincenzo looks pretty tired. Precious looks tired. Sims is out there working on the inside, doing a little bit too much. Valanciunas was able to get a bullshit shot there. He's 2 for 6 for 5 points, 8 rebounds though. Here goes Deuce coming down, dribbling between his legs, give it over to Sim. Here goes Deuce again, dribbling too much, kicks it out to DiVincenzo again for another 3, knocks that down. So thank God for DiVincenzo's ratchet, man. I got that 3-point shot is keeping us close at least. So right now I'm looking at 65-55 at the 4:30 mark. So I'm still 30 seconds behind. Brandon Ingram shoots a 3, misses a 3. Deuce gets the rebound, pushes it. He's up the middle. Crosses over, kicks it out to Josh. Josh gets into the paint, sidesteps, layup off the glass. It's good. No foul called. That he's asking for a foul. The referees won't call it. 65-57 on my clock, 4:09. So it looks like the Pelicans are going to call a timeout. Knicks got some good momentum going. Josh Hart's been playing really angry lately. So he looks hangry, man. Looked like he might have lost a little bit of weight too, man. So maybe he needs a sandwich or something. But, he's playing really good right now. Definitely holding us down. 13 points for him, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and we still got a whole quarter of basketball left. So he's been playing his ass off. Precious got 4. He only got 4. It's going to be 10. Only got 4 rebounds. After this little timeout here, I want to see actually Bogey get in there. We got to preserve some of these guys' energy, man. These guys are playing way too long minutes right now. So Mighty Finesse said he likes his generation in his opinion because it's your generation. Your music, the trap music and stuff like that. All that shit is cool. But when you look back at this generation, I wonder if anybody's gonna really because I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased or whatever, man, because we just had so much iconic shit happening. So do these kids have iconic things? Do they have timeless things happening in this era in any way, shape, or form? Because I mean the clothing and stuff like that is basically the same clothes we've been wearing since the 90s, basically. Since the 80s, I want to say. People are wearing the same clothes since the 80s, same haircuts, and there's nothing different with that. Same rap. They like to say, "Oh, don't throw those old beats on there." But I mean, those are same young rappers are still rapping on the same beats, so I still understand it. It's just a bunch of to me, I think it's a generation of fucking weirdos, man. Because it's oh man, your old heads, this and the other, your OGs and stuff. But meanwhile, you're wearing my clothes. Take my clothes off. If we're so weird, stop wearing the clothes that we used to wear when we were your age. You know what I'm saying? Stop wearing our shit. Yeah, whatever, man. He said clothing is different. Yeah, people are doing too much with puffy shoes and fur shoes and big jackets and weird pants and shit like that, trying to be futuristic, looking like uh you know people that were in the background of Back to the Future movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With the oversized jackets that are offset and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But then rocking Jordans with them, it's weird. It's just weird. I sound like a freaking old man. Get off my freaking lawn, all right? Get off my lawn with your bullshit, you fucking young people out there. Yeah, man. But it's weird though. But like I'm saying, I'm picking on this generation. But like I said, the real weirdos, man. Like, if you ever been around or anybody in this age group, that's the reason why young people don't respect us because they look at the older people that are the OGs. I'm talking about guys that are like 55 to 65, 50, even 50, 50, I want to say 50 to 65. That generation is a bunch of assholes, bunch of dicks in that whole generation, man. A couple nice dudes, you know. There's always a nice people in every generation, but there's like a group of people in that time frame, man, a bunch of jackasses, man. You know, the ones that are the grandparents now, the ones that are basically grandparents now, are all a bunch of assholes, man. You know, because a lot of them, they still want to be in the clubs with the 20-year-olds. So that's on the 50 to 65-year-olds are still trying to pick up young people in the club. So, so both generations need each other. So it's a shame. It's a shame that 50 to 65-year-olds want to go and be in a club with 20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? But the generation in between don't want to have nothing to do with them or them. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. So anyway, back in action, man. A lot of dull play in this game here. 65 to 57 here. Knicks are moving the ball. Precious comes in there, spins, comes in there, shoots the ball. It's going to be a shot clock violation. He misses everything. So the Knicks are trying their best here. So I mean, I know we're amazed by Precious' ability to score and stuff like that, but it only works in a team concept. So we need more people. Like we don't. I don't believe you. He could put the ball in the basket, but it works a little bit more when there's more options out there. When there's less options, then Precious looks less effective. So here comes this guy Ingram with a bunch of wasted moves like up and unders and jabs and jabs and jabs, up and unders, jab, jab, jab. Then finally settles on the shot and makes it. 57 to 67 on my clock, 308. Dude's dribbling for no reason, all the way into the paint, all these pump fakes and stuff, gets the ball slapped out, gives it to Precious. A lot of wasted shot clock there. DiVincenzo gets it back. Another 3-point shot. Give it to me. Knocks it down, man. This guy DiVincenzo, 5 for 14 today for 3. 17 points, man. That guy is a freaking rifleman. It goes Ingram again, jab step. Mid-range jump shot knocks that down. Yeah, man. So I think we need to get DiVincenzo in there. Why are we playing these guys such hard minutes? It's because the defense, Bogey's defense is that bad. Well, Bogey is actually in the game. So he must have just came in the game. What was taking so long, man? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna compare it. To say like when Method Man and those guys first came out, like when Method Man, the song Method Man, he say, "Hey, you get off my cloud, you don't know me." That's all old songs that they were flipping. You want to talk about DOS effects with the those commercials? They used to say commercials, BINGO, you do the hooky boogie thing. That's just was the era. That little portion of hip hop people were using like little nursery rhymes and like TV commercials and slogans in their raps. You know what I'm saying? That was just the style back then. You know what I'm saying? So now, all that, hey, 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 yo, all that fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At least we were trying to be creative, and get crowd participation. These guys are getting crowd participation also, but just in like a freaking drug addict kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like you're freaking bass head, freaking dust head. Bunch of bass head dust heads out there, man. Man, what the hell's going on with this generation? Yeah, man. So anyway, this game is driving me crazy, man. DiVincenzo top of the key over to Josh. Josh to Bogey just turns around and shoots it, man. So he shoots like my dad, bro. When it gets warm, I got to do some pods with my pops, put some content out there so you can see how my dad can shoot, man. He shoots exactly like Bogey. And shout out to my dad. My dad is a part of the dumbass generation. My mom too. My mom and my dad are both part of the stupid ass generation. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to say. You know. Yeah, yeah. These kids nowadays don't even pass 25 years old. Yeah, man. The kids around 25 or whatever, they look older, man. So what's weird too is they'll call me OG, but I look younger than you. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You look like you had a hard ass life. But why does the whole generation look like they had a hard ass life? It's crazy. He goes Zion, top of the key, dribbling behind his back like a point guard. He faked going to the baseline, misses that opportunity. Back out to whoever this is, shoots a 3-point shot. Who the hell is that? That's Ryan. So Ryan comes out of nowhere. Who the fuck is that? So Ryan comes in at 1 minute or automatically gets a 3-point shot up. So this is the guy that the Knicks had. Yeah, Matt Ryan. Yeah, I think didn't the Knicks have Matt Ryan on the roster for a little while. That's Matt Ryan. So out of nowhere, the Pelicans are playing an extra player now. So they right now have played 4 player. I mean, excuse me, 8 players. No, excuse me, 9. It's 9 players. The Knicks are still 7 players deep. Yeah. I think it was Deuce with some good transition defense there, baby. 74-64. Man, this game sucks. So I'm at the 35-second mark here. It looks like the Knicks are pushing. We're going to score. Josh Hart brings the ball up the court. Knicks are trying to figure it out here. Tom Thibodeau is running a play now, so the Knicks are trying to run it. Josh Hart comes around. Zion drives in and takes a bump. Zion stuffs it right in his throat. Burks in the corner to Deuce for 3. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Jesus Christ. So I see lucky shot by Bi. So that's what's gonna happen here at the end of this quarter. No, so no shots in the third from right at this point here. So Zion between the legs, looking like Josh comes in there. Good defense by Precious, no foul. Heave, no good. So look at the score, 74-67, guys. What can we do to win this game here? What can we do? What can we do to win this game? Basically stop the bullshit. Right now it's too late. Tom Thibodeau hasn't played more than 7 guys, So my thing is we need to get Bogey's minutes up. I don't understand why he only playing 19 minutes. He scored 14 points. We need him to score. We have nobody that can score. Sims can't score, and right now McBride can't score. He just hit a 3-point shot just now. 28 minutes, 7 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. He's not playing bad. But we need to get Bogey's minutes up because who else is going to score? Right now, Bogey's our best scorer. DiVincenzo's shooting the 3, knocking the 3 down for us. Josh Hart has been creating, doing his thing, the best that he can. But the person that could really get the score up is Bogey. Why is he not playing enough minutes? So right now we got 12 minutes to play. If he played the entire fourth quarter, his minutes will be at 31 minutes. So at this rate, the way that Tom Thibodeau has been playing him, he's probably only going to play about 25 minutes or so, the most. So that's no good. In a game like this one, when guys are shorthanded, his minutes need to go up. These guys should not be slaving like this. Between Precious, Josh Hart, and DiVincenzo. Because between Precious and Sims, they should be kind of playing off of those 2 guys. But Bogey should be coming in and out too with that group. So I don't get it, man. I still don't see what Tom Thibodeau's talking about. Yeah. So I'm just messing around with you, Amadi Finesse, just to have something else to talk about, man. This game, I don't want to say it's a drag, but this game is a fucking drag, man. Because like one thing, I mean, we're so shorthanded. Because like if we had Brunson, we would be winning this game, easy money. If we had Hartenstein, matter of fact, not even without Brunson, if we had Hartenstein, I think we'd be winning this game. If we had Hartenstein and Brunson, we'd be winning this game. If we had Julius Randle, this game would be over by now. If we had Mitchell Robinson also in the rotation, if we had OG out there, guarding Zion Williamson or this guy, Brandon Ingram, they wouldn't be even have double figures in scoring right now. Right now, Brandon Ingram has 18, Zion has 15. I guarantee you, those guys wouldn't have those scores right now if we were full health. Especially driving to the basket with Mitchell Robinson down there and iHeart down there. Come on, man. So it's frustrating watching the game like this, man, because it's like we're almost wasting our time. We're wasting our time. One thing with this stuff, of course, we want to win. We're at home and all this, but we also don't want guys to get hurt too. So here goes Bogey. Gets the ball, receives it, kicks it out, gives it over to Burke. Burke's got to score, man. Burke's been missing like crazy, man. He's in a perfect opportunity to take it right now with everybody being out. But my man only got 2 points, man. 1 for 6 from the field. Gee whiz, he's killing me right now. And he's also like probably our second best scorer on the court right now. Another 3-point shot. So that's Matt Ryan again for another 3-point shot. Sheesh. So guys coming off the bench didn't play the whole game or shooting threes, and the Knicks still can't get nothing going. Deuce. Over to Precious. They're Precious standing in the paint. 3-second violation, fam. Josh Hart, top of the key. Takes a screen from Precious. Josh back over to Burks. So Burks got to create a nice in and out dribble inside with a floater to nowhere. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Like, what's the point? It's like a waste of energy what he just did. Man, it's a frustrating ass game. 10-point lead right now. And it looks like the Pelicans are about to score again. So Zion on the inside bullies his way in there, gets the layup and the foul. Here he goes pumping his muscles there, man. If Julius was there, man, if Mitch was there, bro, come on, man. Yeah. Like I said, I can't get too mad about it, man. Yeah, these are like the little battles, right, Kev? These little tiny little battles here that we're winning. Seven. We only down by 7, even though we're shorthanded. Right now it's 80-67, though, so that's starting to get ugly. But even though, man, we're still in the game here. Even though they're up 6-0 right now in the fourth quarter against us, we still can come back and win this game still. Even though with 10 minutes and 47 seconds, this game is still winnable. Even though we're shorthanded like this, man. So it tells you how good this Pelicans team really is. Look at Bogey just shooting it, knocks that down. So good shot by Bogey to give us 70. So the lead is now 10. Bogey got 17 points. That looked like a backcourt violation there just now. I'm at the 10:25 mark. Here goes Deuce playing some tight defense down. I believe that's Marshall there. Inside. Oh, Zion in there with a lot of energy comes in there. Very aggressive energy, man. Yeah. 21 seconds coming across the timeline. 19, 18, 17. Deuce still holding it. 15, 14. He finally gets it to Josh Hart. Bogey fakes a 3. He dribbled, though. Did he? No, I guess he didn't. In between, gets over to Deuce, loses it, shoots the 3, knocks it down. So that elbow 3-point shot is Deuce's shot. Foul line shots and elbow shots is where Deuce is going to get his bread and butter. So that's good to see there. Right now, McBride has 10. He goes Marshall in and out, top of the key, over to Zion. So Zion has got the confidence, man, driving really hard there. Good, not being afraid there, Mr. Deuce McBride in there fighting in there, right in the face of the bull, Zion Williamson. Look at Deuce. Deuce is not afraid. So I think Deuce played football, didn't he? But he comes in there not afraid of the contact. Actually knocks Deuce on his ass. Zion on his ass there. So that's good. That's good to see. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. And the weed is too strong, man. Pill popping and all this. Yeah. I think the weed is too strong. So like I don't smoke weed, but I was doing the CBD, man. Even the CBD strains are like, damn, is this real or what? Because the CBD is too strong. So the regular, I haven't really tried any of the new stuff, but like I think the weed is too strong. Like stuff that people be smoking, it's like, damn, it smells like banana bread. Oh yeah, that's what I'm smoking. I'm smoking banana bread, bro. Like, oh, you funny? No, it's banana bread. Look, the fucking weed is called banana bread. Like, what the hell? Fruity Pebbles and stuff, and it literally looks like Fruity Pebbles. So here comes Deuce, drives, and gives it over to Josh. Josh back to Precious. Precious is practicing his dribbling moves there. Posting up Zion, bumping on the inside, left-handed layup, no good. So Zion is pissed off. Zion is asking for a travel. But Precious is too busy bumping and dumping, bumping and pumping, and whatever the fuck he's doing there. Oh yeah. See, Precious is doing too much. Too busy trying to bang. Just get the shot off, bro. Get the shot going there. Too much bumping and bumping and bumps. Too many bumping and bumps. Hartenstein hasn't been the same all month. I'm actually worried about him. Yeah, his Achilles, man. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's like maybe he gained too much weight. That's the issue, man. Guys, like they attribute weight to strength. That doesn't mean anything. It just means that you gain weight. That doesn't mean that you gain strength. So me, I gained strength last year when I was training for the marathon because I wasn't able to run. So I just got obsessed with lifting weights, man. So I got into lifting, but I also was eating like shit. So I ended up getting really, really strong, but then I ended up getting really, really fat too because I was eating like a madman. You know what I'm saying? So if I took care of my eating a little bit better, then I wouldn't have gained all that weight. But I gained all that weight because of eating too much. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that that's the reason why I can lift weights because I put on weight. You know, that's not how it works. So sometimes even adding 5 to 10 pounds to a frame could screw everything up. Look at Marcus Camby. Marcus Camby used to have that plantar fasciitis. When he got his weight up to 245 at one point. When he was with the Knicks, I think he was like 225 the most. I'm saying he was injury prone. Well, when he went to Denver, I think he got it all the way up to 245. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he started getting that plantar fasciitis. That's a lot of weight, 20 pounds of muscle. Sometimes it might be best to just stay where you at, just to preserve your body. Like right now, with all the weight that I put on, I put on weight like the last 2 years, man. Like I'm gonna say, I always say my son is like my little guy is 8 now, so I can't really use him as a reference anymore. But I want to say like 2 years ago or so, I was about 200 pounds 2 years ago. Now I'm 258. So I put on 60 pounds, man. 60 pounds in 2 years is a lot, bro. So I could feel it all the way, I could feel it all over, so I'm getting a lot of weight, a lot of strain in my ankles, strain in my knees and stuff. I felt relief because I actually had lost 20 pounds after the marathon. I didn't work out or anything, but from like November 4th till about Christmas, I had lost 20 pounds. But then from around Christmas time till now, I basically got the weight back. So I'm back to 258 now, man. So I got to get myself together. The key thing is like trying to find the time. So that's one thing too that we all been talking about. Like when we're meeting the guys on the Twitter guys and the YouTube guys, the issue is all about time, man. Because a lot of us are grown. You got some young guys that are hungry and stuff, trying to figure things out, get things going. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it is time. Because nobody's making money, man. Nobody's making money. Especially not enough money to for all the hopes and dreams that you have for your little hobby that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? To really get it popping the way that you want it's gonna take a lot of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna get rich off this shit unless you really, 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 really work and really get the ball rolling. Just like Morning Brew. Morning Brew got the ball rolling right now. You know what I'm saying? So more power to them, man. Definitely, definitely, it's crazy what they're doing. They definitely are becoming like the podcast for the people for real. Not just proclaiming it, but they literally are. So that's really cool, man. Yeah, but even still, they're not making no money. But the time will come though. Time will come. They're building something really big there. They got a lot of crazy stuff that I found out they're doing this amazing, man. Here goes Ingram, corner, kicks it out to, wow. So I believe that was Murphy 3. Yep, Murphy 3. So that's who you were talking about earlier, Mr. Julian. I think he was talking about Murray, right? But you said D Murray. Deuce tries to match it, misses it. Oh my God, this is a long game, man. 8 minutes and 30 seconds now. We got Ingram dribbling, top of the key there, takes a screen. Ingram drives, bumps, swings it up there. Ingram plays a lot like he's trying to be Paul George. He's trying to be you know, Mello. I see Mello. I see Paul George in his game. You know what I'm saying? But he just like the 99 cent version. Even though he get his numbers though. He does get his numbers, but he's just not as good as those guys. But he wants to be like a Tatum. He's like a bootleg Tatum. Right now, this is his stats right now: 20, 21, 4, 5.8 assists, which is good. Really good stats, man. 6'8", 190. Got good good stats. They went to Duke and stuff. Very smooth. Tough guy. Tough player. He's just not a winning player though. You know, but he can win in the regular season. But he hasn't proved to be a winning player. Look at the Olympic team. He wanted the ball so he can go 1-on-1. That's why he wasn't playing well. So it goes bogey, just knocks the guy right to the ground. 88-75, man. So this game is we're down by 13 at the moment, right? From Memphis, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Sliding down there. Yeah, Zion has been on the line for 9 shots with this. He's extremely aggressive though. 7 for 8. I'm looking at 7 for 8 so far. On the Knicks side of things, who's been getting to the free throw line? Precious, he's 6 for 6. A guy like Josh Hart, I think you mentioned. Are you mentioning Josh Hart? Yeah, Josh Hart getting hammered. Yeah, he hasn't been to the line not once. Here goes another transition 3-point shot there. Go bogey. Bogey hits a three. So it's 90-78. So the Knicks are still knocking on the door here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds here. We're not quite in crunch time, but we're almost there. Knicks got to stop the bleeding. But right now, Ingram is in his office knocking down shots. Got a little bit of confidence there. 92-78. Knicks have got to put the ball in the basket here. Josh Hart comes around the screen. Nice drive. Takes the bump. Flip. Finally gets his first free throws of the game. Trish. Got his first free throws of the game. That is an embarrassment, man. 36 minutes played, and that's his first free throw. It doesn't look like he's going to miss the free throw, too. Shit. So what the hell, right? We're like begging for this guy to get to the line, and he gets to the line and misses a free throw. Hey, what is the point? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nerlens, he got destroyed by his career, but with him is everything. He was like Mr. Glass. He was like getting hurt all the time. If it was his feet, it was his hands, it was shoulder. I think he had shoulder problems. He had back problems. He had knee problems, hip problems. That motherfucker had everything. Like if we do like a quick look, I mean this game is I think the Knicks are losing today. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I hope to eat my words here, but let's look at Nerlens Noel. Let me just talk about it. Nerlens Noel injury history. Look at this. Knee. He had a knee injury. He had reconditioning it. Because he was out for a while, so he had a problem with conditioning for some reason. There was something wrong with his cardiovascular where he couldn't get back on the court for some reason. Here comes Bogey, fakes a 3-point shot, puts it up, and then gets an air ball. Here goes Precious with the rebound. Jesus Christ. DiVincenzo there. No spacing by the Knicks. DiVincenzo back out. Knicks got to reset. Josh Hart goes right into the baseline again. Shot is up. No good. Precious fighting for that rebound. He gets it. He travels. Gets it up off the rim. He's going to get some free throws there. Knicks are working hard, man, but we're way behind the 8 ball. Look, back. He had a weird back injury. I remember that. His knees, he had a problem with his knees like crazy. It's just 31 more rolls, it says. Damn, son. So look, foot injury. So that's a plantar fasciitis, I guess, right? Knee, reconditioning, back, knee, ankle, shoulder. I remember the shoulder injury. Ankle, knee, groin. I remember the groin injury. He had a big time groin injury, remember? Lower back, ankle, knee. Look at all these injuries, man. This is for his whole career. Concussion he had, calf injuries. Sheesh. So from 2017 to now, look at all the injuries he's had, man. So I mean, that's bugged out. That tells you what he is right now. That's why he's not in the league right now. Always hurt, man. Super player, man. Really good basketball player, man. But just like one of those guys that just can't get back. He just can't get himself healthy. Some people are just built like that, man. They just always getting hurt and shit like that. Look at this guy. This guy Troy here from the Philippines. I don't know if he's trying to be funny. He said talk too much. Talk too much. Did I offend everybody in the Philippines just now? Yeah. Yeah, I talk too much, man. But guess what? This is a podcast. This is a watch along podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you this is what you do. You get the game, you watch, right? You watch, and then we watch together. We watch the game, and then we just hang out with the commentary or whatever. You contribute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time hanging out. Talk too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. Shout out to my Filipino crew out there. Filipinos play basketball, bro. Big time basketball fans out there. That's one thing, man. I wish when I was younger, I wish that I had the frame of mind to think about that. Go out there and travel, go to different countries and play basketball. I wish I would have done that. I used to do the tour of New York. I used to get on the train, drive around, get off, take a walk, find some parks that I know that got some game playing, and just pull up, call next. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Used to have a lot of fun doing that. I wish I would have had the chance to do that and travel around the world and see how other countries play ball and stuff. How their scene looks, how their basketball courts look. I wish I would have done that. If you're young and watching, man, and I know Mighty Finesse is still playing ball. I know I was getting on of Mighty Finesse before, but 21, man, you're still young, man. I know you said you play ball still. So if you play ball, especially if you play ball really well, it would be pretty cool. Like if you go on vacation to pack your gear and actually look to play some basketball. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing ball, you should be good. Most people that play ball are good people, man. They're looking just to get a good sweat. You know what I'm saying? Out there, you know, go to France, go to Europe, different places in Europe, and just find the courts and play basketball. Or find out where they're playing and see if we can get some run. You know, yeah, man. I wish I would have did that. Score dog, and then he said, "That's a joke, bro." Yes, I know. Funny, funny. What do you call it? Sarcasm is also another thing that I know Filipinos sarcasm and dry jokes, dad jokes. A lot of dad jokes. You know. So DeJounte Murray is who you were talking about before. My God, man. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, man. You want to talk about old age? Sheesh. Bobby Santiago in the place. What's up, man? It says salute chat. Sorry for coming late. It's all right. You're always here with us, man. Whether you come in late or not, you're always here with us, bro. So since you came in late, I'm gonna cover up the Knicks score there because it's embarrassing. Knicks are down by 18. So right now, since you just popped in, man, you're gonna hang out with me on the screen for a little while. Comments. I love the comments. So why can't we have one solid year where everything goes right? Being a Knicks fan is hard. It absolutely is, man. We actually have a championship contending team, but we can't prove it because our guys are hurt. Shout out to Big Perk, Perkins, and there's the ESPN. He's over there fighting for his life. Some of the other people are trying to get on the bandwagon as well. But the Knicks have been hurt so much that we can't prove it. The Knicks are a championship contending team. Let's look at the standings. I hate to say it, but the Knicks probably gonna lose this game. NBA standings. Check out the NBA stand. This is the Eastern Conference. Knicks are right there in the fourth. So you mean to tell me if we weren't healthy that we wouldn't be able to have one five, like say, I'm gonna say five more, but maybe just add three more wins to that. Add three more wins to this. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. That puts us right there in the second spot there against the Celtics there. So I think the Knicks are the second best team in the East if we're healthy. You know what I'm saying? If we was as healthy as the Celtics, you want to talk about healthy? The Celtics, man. Celtics have been extremely healthy this year. Not a lot of injuries, man. So if the Knicks were as lucky as the Celtics as far as injuries this year, the Knicks might have been good enough to surpass them or at least be very close to them into that 45 win mark. Because there's been quite a few games this year that we lost that we shouldn't have lost, man. It was just like one of those stupid ass games. DiVincenzo just launches it, misses that in and out. 90-40 to 83. So every time I'm about to say that the Knicks should be able to catch up, somebody comes and hits a three. So it goes Brandon Ingram dribbling. Matt Ryan, is he going to shoot a three? No. Over to number 5 there. I think that's Bones. Back to Ingram. Ingram gets it. Baseline shot. Up and over. 3-point shot in the corner. There it goes. Knocks it down. Yeah. So every time the Knicks get a little bit close, man, they hit that three. So that guy, the third, Josh Hart finally comes in and he gets another free throw. So Josh Hart just got 3 free throws there, and he missed 2. Sheesh, what can we do, man? What can we do? What can we do? So over here on Facebook, I got somebody that let me see, angry. So my man Troy, he puts an angry face there. We got somebody gave me a love. Somebody gave me a couple thumbs ups over there. So I appreciate you guys. Oh my God, this game sucks. So yeah, man, Bobby, let me rush your face here a little bit, man. Shout out to Monica McNutt, man. She's amazing, man. She popped up to the bar, fam. She was in there just hanging out, took pictures with the fans. I did not take a picture with Monica McNutt. Not because I'm afraid of it, because it just seems goofy to me. It seems, I don't know. A lot of people I know Julian Bloom. He got his picture, and he got the best picture, I think, man. If you guys could take a look, let me see if I can find that picture of that you took of him. Nope, nope, my bad. So I mean, this game is out of hand here now. So I don't think the Knicks have a chance to win this game at all. 5 minutes and 57 seconds is still plenty of time. Knicks should be able to catch up to it. But let me find Julian Bloom's picture here. I'm gonna put you on blast, Julian. Put you on blast, Mr. Julian. I found that Julian Bloom is a dope lyricist too, man. Motherfucker bust out with a freestyle out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's freestyling? Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at this shit right here. Look at this right here. Oh, let me get rid of Monica. Sorry, Monica, you gotta go. Look at this right here. Mm. Beautiful, baby. Look at that. And she had the light going perfect at that point. You know what I'm saying? Shining. Her teeth is all brizzite and whizzite. You know what I'm saying? Next to my man Julian. My man Julian got the titties on her back, man. Beautiful, man. Look at that. You know what? You're gonna stay up there for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me see. Bloom. Let me see. Bloom. Mana. Yeah, ignore all the pornographic stuff there, Save that. Let me get rid of that. Put the score back up there, 99-86. And guess what? Guess who else is gonna be a part of the show? My man Julian Bloom. My man Julian Bloom about to be part of the show. Here goes Deuce with double crossover there. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo for another three. 17 3-point shots put up by DiVincenzo tonight, man. 7 for 17. Sheesh. 17 3-point shots put up. 23 points. 102-86, man. What a waste of an evening. Bam! Pow! Look at that shit. So listen, Monica and Julian, you're gonna be hanging out with me the rest of the night, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Pow! Unbelievable. Yeah, man. So I mean, this sucks, man. So I mean, there's nothing else to say. Because I can't I keep like my thing is people be getting mad. How could you get mad? You know that we're missing all our players, man. So I mean, just to put it in perspective here, let me take you guys off for a second. But just to put it in perspective, right now we're just gonna rock with ESPN for the rest of the night. But just to put it in perspective, take a look at the box score here. 15-7, which is good. Good for Precious, man. Two assists, one block. That's a good day's work for 39 minutes. I don't know for 39 minutes if that's good, but he definitely contributed to the game. 27 minutes for Jericho, only 2 points. He had 3 assists. A couple good passes, man. Rebounding the decent, not too crazy. Miles McBride contributed a little bit. 7 assists. Holding the ball a little bit too long a lot of times. 10 points is decent. Josh Hart topped off. He got tired, man. A couple people in the chat said that he got a little bit too tired tonight. He topped off with only 15 and 10, but he was stuck at 13 and 10 for the longest time, man. So he hasn't really done much here at the end here, but 39 minutes is way too much for Josh Hart. We probably should have went to Bogey a little bit more, rather than running Josh Hart so much, man. The guy's giving it all that he can right now. So maybe his minutes should have been cut a little bit. DiVincenzo's been the 3-point sniper. What can you say? Miles McBride, 37 minutes is a lot. But Burke should have played probably a little bit more. What was Deuce doing out there that was so good that Deuce needed to play 37 minutes? Maybe 7 of those minutes could have went to Burke. Maybe with Josh Hart, maybe like 9 of those minutes could have went to Bogey. Same thing with Precious. Maybe 9 of those minutes could have been displaced around somewhere else. There's no reason for you to play 5 guys and only 2 guys off the bench, and then 2 guys off the bench only got 28 and 16 minutes respectively. So I mean that's bullshit, man. I just don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, man. But the thing, I just want to say that I like Monica Minogue. My thing is right. Like with Julian, me and Julian is kicking it right. So gave my man Julian a hug. My man Kev too. Kev was hanging out and stuff. I realized who you were. I gave you a nice hug and shit like that. I'm happy to see you and shit. But even then I didn't ask for a picture, man. So I never in that mindset of thinking to do that. My thing is like I'd rather show love, man. I rather show love. So I mean, conversation. You know what I'm saying? The touch, physical touch, giving a pound, make sure I give you a hug, you know what I'm saying? Proper hug and shit like that. The connection to me, I think that's more important to me. You know what I'm saying? But the picture's nice though. The pictures are nice, but I'm just weird like that. Just for the simple fact too, man. Like, say I got the diehard Hero. Another reason why I have diehard Hero and don't have Brunson jerseys and shit like that, because I don't want a young dude's name on my back. I just feel weird about that. A lot of people laugh about that, but I wouldn't want DiVincenzo's name on my back, fam. Like he could be my son just about. Or Deuce McBride. These guys are like around the ages of my own kids. So why would I want a little kid's name on my back? So I might be crazy. I might be a little weird about that, but that's one of those things. I can't do that. You know, just a little bit weird. Yeah, man. But I do regret not taking pictures, man, because I'm not really good at that. Because I mean, taking out pictures and stuff like that, I don't want to be like, I'm not gonna blow guys up, or single them out. But other guys were doing content and stuff, interviewing people. So I mean, I guess it's cool. You're trying to pick up your platform and this and the other. But sometimes, man, maybe it's just time to just enjoy the moment. Sometimes maybe you don't need to take out your phone. Sometimes, so. And I really wasn't really on the phone like that. I had my phone out. I was looking at the score, you know, looking at the score and people tagging me and stuff and shit like that. So I was looking at the score and whatever, but my phone wasn't out specific. But hey guys, yo, what's up? Die Hard Knicks podcast in the place, yo, 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 yo. Sometimes I feel like it's better just to enjoy the moment. Like you don't have to take the phone out and be that social media dude. But I mean, I get it. It was a content creators event. So if you bust out and started doing content, it's the place to do it. It's the right time to do it. Yeah, but at that get-togethers like that, I just want to build. Just want to build with people, meeting people, talking and stuff like that. That's what I'm about. You know, I could be wrong, man. I could be. I definitely could be wrong. I could approach it a little bit differently. So Bobby said, "Gonna watch a movie with the wifey. Everyone have a good night. Peace." Yeah, man. Me and the wife gonna do something a little bit later too, man. It's gonna involve what me and my wife are gonna do later. It's gonna involve probably some of these pills here that I got. But I digress. Yeah, what you saying here? Kevin says I'm not trying to be on top of her like that. Everybody was on top of her, man. But there's another thing too. Is like we all the same age and stuff. Like so, I get it. She's a star and stuff. But like I said, I'd rather just build. I'd rather build. To me, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to use the wrong terms and stuff. I don't want people to be mad at me because big time move by Jericho Sims. I like that post move, spin in the lane, nice little shot. If Jericho Sims can add that to his skill set, man, because he does have it. He used to do that in college. This guy used to do it in college. So here goes Jacob Toppins in the game now. Like, come on, man. It's like 3 minutes left in the game now. Jacob Toppins is finally in. Maybe we could have used him earlier. Here goes Charlie Brown is in the game now too. So unbelievable. So the whole bench squad is out there. We got Jeffries is out there. So with 2 minutes left here, 19, we're down by 19, all right? Nah, it's not enough time. But it would have been nice to see this group out there earlier, to tell you the truth. When you're shorthanded and you don't have your main players, then you need to play everybody. Everybody needs to play. So I don't know, man. Here goes Jeffries there, Daquan Jeffries, excuse me. Jeffries hasn't been able to score in the NBA, man. He scores like crazy in the G League, though. Very dominant. I so understand. What is this? So Julian Bloom, he says, yo, bro, I was having a good time talking, and I said to myself, yo, I didn't even get one with you. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't even take a picture with each other. Yeah, man. Uh, Julian Bloom. Yeah, I get it. Like I'm saying, I don't want to make it awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your picture, man. It's all good. But I'm the weirdo. I'm the one that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one making it weird. Why you making it weird, Ebru? Yeah, I'm making it weird, man. I'm sorry. That's my issue, probably, man. That's probably my weak point there. Shout out to Paris Duggar in the place to be. What's good, Paris? So proud of Evil, proud of this group. Yeah, I'm proud too, man. I can't really sulk, man. I'm looking at the box score, 15-7. You know, like I said, there's a lot of good things to look at this box score. I'm not gonna get into too much of it because it's not really worth it. This guy I didn't mention Bogey, but Bogey got 20 points, man. 20 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Good game, but he only played 29 minutes. He should have played 30 something in a game like today. Like, there's no reason for Josh Hart to get 40 today. Why did he need to play 40 minutes? Why did Precious need to play 40 minutes? There's no reason. Why did McBride need to play 39 minutes? It's just weird. Tom Thibodeau, for as good of a coach he is, he has his flaws, and his flaws is like burning players out. So what happens now? Is Josh Hart going to be hurt the next game? What the hell's going on here? Precious and Josh Hart and DiVincenzo and McBride, all those guys are playing their asses off to stay within this game here. And then they end up we ended up losing. But for them to be burnt out to this point, playing extremely, these guys play extremely hard. We lost the game, yes, but you can't tell me that DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, McBride, and Precious and Sims also that these guys didn't play extremely hard today. They played hard. They played hard today. You know, yeah, man. I just don't understand it. Yeah, he definitely won't. I just don't understand. These five guys that are on the court now should have been in the game earlier. I would have been doing wholesale substitutions throughout the whole game, just to take the energy out of this Pelican sales there. Send guys out there, make them play extra hard defense. Let everybody play. Charlie Brown could shoot the three. Got guys that could do things. Jacob Toppin could go down, backdoor, get some layups and stuff like that. Incorporate stuff that the Pelican, excuse me, the Westchester Knicks do. The stuff that the Knicks do and stuff like that. These guys should be seamless to be playing in and out of both clubs. I just don't understand. So I don't know. So I was just trying to chill and meet new people, talk next. Yeah, yeah. You did your shit too, man. You got a chance to meet a lot of guys, man. So it's good to mix and mingle. That's what it was. It was a mix and mingle type of thing. Yeah. The thing with Monica McNutt, man, is not really necessarily if she's beautiful or whatever. She's an acquired taste. I could give you that, but just the full package of her personality. You should have seen her, man. She's elegant, very elegant. You know what I'm saying? Super engaging. Very nice, man. Beautiful young lady. But there's more to the package. You know what I'm saying? She got the full package, basically. So Monica McNutt, how old is she, man? Let's look that up before we get up out of here. Monica McNutt age. McNutt, I said. Fuck. Let's see. Monica McNutt age right here. We're stalking. 34 years old. So she's 34 years old. She's still pretty young. She's definitely got a big time road ahead of her, man. She's gonna do some big things. Shout out to Malika Andrews, is only 29. Candace Parker herself was only 37. So you got these young ladies are pretty young. Out there doing big things out there in the media world, man. So Monica McNutt is one of the best. Absolutely, man. So anyway, this game is over, man. Let me not waste your time. 115-92. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Thank God for you guys for popping in here, hanging out with the kid. I gotta stay more busy, man. Like I said, the morning Knicks, the morning brew crew definitely inspired me to get back out there and just do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to working with them too, man. They mentioned a couple things to me, so we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, man, definitely in for the ride here with this podcast and stuff. I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting people. Like I said, I enjoy talking on the mic and stuff, man. So hopefully I can continue to do it, and we can get busy, man. So Paris Douglas is gonna take us out of here. Says Monica should be applauded for showing. Absolutely, can't ruin it for future gatherings by over talking her. It wasn't really so much over talking. It's just like the extra antics. Like the social media all that shit. It's kind of goofy, but I mean, she's 34, man, so she's with it too. She's with the stuff. She's pretty cool. But I didn't see people really crowding her. They let her live. They're letting her live, let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? She because she sat there and she drank a little bit, she ate a little bit too. So She hanged out. She just didn't pop up in there for the podcast and break. She popped in and she hanged out. She stayed there and hanged out. Shout out to the Knicks Omni fan. They were hanging out with her too. You know what I'm saying? So they were a nice little buffer also to be there with the conversation and stuff. So good stuff, man. Like I said, I'm weird. Shout out to Paris. I mean not Paris. I am Jarrell. He knows I'm weird too. Jarrell's weird also. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little things that we have out there, man. But absolutely, Monica Manut, that her appearance there at that bar was the best thing, man. Like it really was nice, super nice. She got a last minute invite and show. Yeah, yep. She was on a travel day because she was doing something, and she had a travel day, so she's working today, I believe. But yesterday, not yesterday, day before, she had like a travel day, so she was off. So that's why she had the time to pop up and hang out a little bit. But I'm quite sure she was doing the radio because she does radio for the Knicks stuff. So I think she's doing radio tonight. So yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Good fun. Good to see you guys again. Like I said, Eru's out of YouTube jail. So like I said, these watch alongs is what I do, but I gotta start doing more regular content and stuff. Like I said, a couple things I want to bring up too. Let me see, since we're here. Since we're here and anybody's listening, man, if is anybody interested in doing that the um the Die Hard Knicks interview series? It's like I used to do interviews and stuff, right? It's called Die Hard Has a Friend. Here you go. So I basically did a bunch of people. You see Hector there. Hector was one of them. Iron Jarrell did one as well. Rafael Diaz. You got everybody. We got Hard Will is there. Shout out to Knicks and Bruce's Tony Crow. Did quite a few interviews here. So I'm thinking about doing this again, man. Popping out CEO. Does Ebru have a friend? Do I have people out here that fuck with me? Do they know me? People say, yeah, I know who you are. Okay, but do people really know Eru? So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna bring back the interview series again. Also too, State keeps talking about he wants to do Dire State of Mind, so we got to see if we're gonna get that popping again. And also too, man, Julian Bloom. I gave an invitation to Julian Bloom if he's willing to do some collaborations and stuff. A couple other people too, like I said, Nick's Morning Brew. They mentioned a couple things to me too, so we'll see what happens, man. So anyway, even too, man, Kevin, this guy Kevin Rodriguez, he got a pod also. Knicks and Nish. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I got to get up on it on that Twitter Spaces stuff. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are making content, man, and guys are putting out quality stuff. So definitely big ups to everybody, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she stayed for 3 quarters. She's to me she seems like a good girl. Like once it gets too late, she knows how to bring our ass home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. If I was single, man, I would have been on that. But definitely gotta stay away before my wife punches me in the face. Anyway, I'm up out of here, guys. Go out there, enjoy your favorite content as far as post games and stuff like that. The Knicks about to do their post game show right now. Shout out to Sim, nothing but Knicks. Shout out to uh there's quite a few people. Knicks Nick of Time TV. I got to shake his hand twice. I didn't get to speak to him, which is interesting. But anyway, man, I enjoy talking, man. I could talk all night about nothing. But you got to end the show somehow. So the Knicks lost today, man. We got to just throw it out the window. And I don't even care who we play next. I know we will play next. And when it happens, I'll be here, man. So this is your boy Eru Die Knicks. Quick outro, and we out.